Because you guys are at a checkpoint.
The only thing stopping me from recording the rest of the only thing stopping me from
Uploading.
uploading is I need the goddamn characters from Wholesome
gave it.
and the NPCs from Lycan
I can send you those right now.
so I can make the new thumbnail.
Yeah. I haven't really updated Bellows because, man.
Because of NPC.
No, I update NPCs all the time. I just haven't felt like updating Bellows.
I don't think she needs it.
Update
Not really.
Civ new.
But that's one that doesn't need updated. Unless it does need updated, then something's real wrong.
Who
Now
knows?
she's on fire.
That would be bad.
Metal Carol the Belt came on. Nice. So we're at the crossroads.
Mm-hmm. Found a small little place to stay. Got some information, or getting some information.
About these hunters things or whatever that is ravaging the countryside that apparently decided to leave us alone.
It's not ravaging the countryside, it's ravaging the main trade road.
As far as I know, we're in the backwoods.
Yeah.
Go, Galen. Seek information, because you're the one who wanted to fight this thing.
Wait a minute. Where am I seeking information?
You guys are at a checkpoint. You know, a way station, a trade, basically a trucker stop.
Then I am gonna look for information in Bendurum. Or about Bendurum.
Bendarum, yeah.
Bendurum.
Bendarum.
Which check is it?
It can either be persuasion or investigation.
Go with persuasion.
Yeah, because, talking to people.
Yep.
Persuasion, 19. So you go up to... There's not many tradesmen here, but there are still, like 5 merchants going to different places. They're all opting to go around. You go up to one that seems to be heading up the larger caravan. Short, Duragar fellow with a large black beard. Weirdly enough, with like stripes of white. Completely bald, tattoos on the head. They kind of look Goliath in nature, but you're not too sure. So you go up to him and, talk a little bit. What questions are you specifically looking for?
I'm gonna be asking about the wildlife, any folklore, because folklore can be rooted in reality.
Mm-hmm. Folklore I don't know too much. Like, I'm from Bendaram, but I don't listen to heebie-jeebie works and stuff. Things have gotten bad here, though, on the trade road. Having to go around. A lot of the caravans being, for lack of a better word, completely and utterly destroyed.
Including the meltings, right?
Yeah. There's...
Yeah.
I have heard some ghost stories, but I don't listen to them because these...
I mean, if you can remember anything, I'd like to know. Could help.
Yeah, you guys are here to take care of the road. Not the first
gonna-
adventuring band come through.
We're gonna try.
I like your optimism, kid, but yeah, I don't know. There's the Whispering Shriek. It's a story about. Hello?
Okay, that's not me. I actually had to check. Like, wait, is my internet still fucking up?
I got a blip.
Yeah, no, that was him.
No, I got a blip on my end too.
Mistake was made.
Mistake was made.
I was checking to see if my laptop was plugged in, so I slightly closed the screen, but it just went all the way down.
Fuck you.
Is my laptop plugged in? It just explodes. Huh.
Guess so.
The
But,
Whispering
yeah.
Shriek.
Whispering Shriek.
Yeah. Apparently there's a the voice of loved ones lost on the path, and those that were seeking out for help. And just gone. Wherever you look for them, people that go looking just disappear. Like, just blood and then nothing. Not even a trail.
Just blood in a single spot, then gone.
Mm-hmm. There's also been large activities of cave goblins.
Cave goblins.
Yeah, they're a little bit more hardy in the
Are
ways.
they, feral?
No point. Like, city goblins are more astute and like less grotesque. Cave goblins have a knack for smell. And also have a little bit better vision in the dark.
Okay.
They're pack hunters, like most goblins, but, you know.
Do they set ambushes?
They can. They're not as smart.
Good.
They don't really use, like tools in like, of the matter, but there was some talks of, like, cave goblins actually using, rather than like stone and raw metal, using more advanced tools. Most likely, I would say if there was any evidence of like arrows and things and like even powder, but there's no evidence of even dead goblins, and they'll just leave their people everywhere.
What the hell? What the hell?
Like, there's pieces of us in like other merchants and mercenary bands that tried to go through the main road, but there's no goblin pieces. There's no arrows, from what I heard. So we're going to go all the way around. This place isn't the best. Luckily, there is a makeshift road going toward the north path. If you're heading up in there, there is a myriad of slopes and things where your cart could fall off if you're not too careful if they're spooked.
Wait a minute, what did you say about there at the end?
There's a myriad of like cliffs and drops.
Okay.
If you're not careful-
Genie over there.
It's fairly tight on the path, so most carts have to go like one by one on the paved road. So there's enough room to turn around if need be, and like precariously park in one of these like slopes, but not too many spots. Yeah, but cave goblins are pretty much fodder. Easily scared away unless they have something big with them.
Yeah, do they ever, say, exist with Trollkin or anything?
Trollkin, it's possible. I mean,
Because I know Blitzper has that problem.
ugh, there hasn't been many trolls either. Now that I think about it.
Is that unusual?
Well, yeah, there used to be a large troll settlement. Like, a little further to the north, like maybe a day or so. We usually have a little bit of trade with them because, they understand, shiny good and, they give us some raw materials.
Okay.
But, they've been gone for about a month. Like, not like they left. Just gone.
So, how the fuck do trolls just disappear?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, something.
Whatever this thing is, it is a terrifying mess. If I were you, I'd take great precaution. And if you need to, sacrifice some of your caravan. Like the animals.
Hmm.
To get away.
Gallon will nod. Thanks for the information.
Yeah.
I'll fuck it, I'll hand him 5 gold.
Oh, thank you kindly.
250 gold.
Oh no, this is not Yenrik.
Here's my entire life savings. You've helped me a lot.
One thing is, Elias still has the kobold's gold that they got from your corpse.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe we get it back. Who knows?
fucking better.
It's for the kobolds.
I mean, it's
No,
not like
phew.
it's not like Yenrik's hurting for money.
He might be.
He's not.
He might be soon.
Elias, I'll give you 500 gold to give me the kobold.
No.
It's so dumb. Okay, so is that all the information I'm gonna get out of this guy?
Out of that guy, yeah. Like, you'll get, like, variations on, like, the same information. People are going around, taking the long way, going through the goat pass. There's been several bands of mercenaries, not many magic users went up there, but, like, you talk to the trade depot guy, they stay here, and they only got, when they came back,
Hello?
What? So, still want to hunt this monster?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
What if it leads to a TPK because we're just fucking unlucky or something?
I'm gonna run.
Congratulations, you have awakened the Trask.
That would be really bad.
Yeah, someone's been eating our people. It's about the size of a city.
I mean, hey, man, something's just able to melt things and murder things.
Nothing new. I mean, to be fair, France is going to do the same thing.
Oh, there's liking.
Yeah. My computer just restarted itself for no reason.
That's lovely.
It's got a restart scheduled at 9:06 p.m. for some reason.
Well, it's back on. So.
At least it did an update.
Yeah.
Holson, are you done rolling? Is that all your rolls? Is that all 26 of them?
That's 20.
Well, I might as well finish them up.
No, I only did 20. God, there's only 20 rolls.
I thought it was 22.
No, just 20. If there's more, I don't care.
I felt
I
like
just didn't do anything that day. I'm tired of rolling.
The funny thing is, you and I are at the same exact percent for our feats, and I started after you.
Listen.
I had 16 days for mine.
Those are fighting words.
Listen. Nobody said I was smart.
It's not even intelligence based. That's the sad thing. You're good at the rolls you have to make. You're just unlucky.
Instead of making them a disadvantage, because my other rolls are fine. They're all fine. But I did roll three or four nat 20s in there. So that was great.
That's good.
That's the only reason I'm still kind of okay.
Is there anything Holston would like to do here at this town while we...
Oh, in this town?
Well, we're not really in a town. Yeah. We're in a crossroads, a trading section or whatever.
Oh, I would like to make a call.
To whom?
Oh, to
The man who makes... I'm going to have to call Akir to make a call for me.
Alright, who am I calling?
I'm going to explain the man, and I'm going to give you the business card that I have. That makes... Oh, it's a woman? I just wrote down person, so I just took an educated guess.
You had a 50% chance of getting it right.
So, I have this business card of this person. I didn't write down a name, I just said, person gives me business card. That's all I wrote about this person.
Right.
Yeah. But I assume I know the name, because it's on the business card. And I would like you to call to sort of explain, like, this is a person that I met at the event, the big event that we all went to.
Just give me...
They were the only person that could make this for me. Tell them Wholesome info is ready for the laurels.
Just write down 25 words and I'll say them.
I will write down, I would like to order the laurels of intellect from you, dash, Wholesome info, the only other person in this, at the event, at the wizard event, that would need this.
Alright, I will use what I have to try to reach this
Please
person.
message me back.
Okay.
Am I able to reach him with sending?
Yes.
Oh, so you're not using my rules for sending, where it's like, hey, you need to have some idea about what the person is.
Well, she gave you the idea. Like, like, Ash is the one that's not able to give it
Yeah,
to
I'm
you.
the one who took terrible notes on this person. But I have a business card.
Yeah. So...
Because I knew I would do this.
So you get in contact with Maris. She understands, and she explains that she will need the payment half now, half upon a completion, as well as where is the drop-off.
I don't know. How do I get you money?
Mail?
I gotta find a mail place to send what is gonna be 700 gold. I wrote down the price.
Probably more than likely has a post office.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a post office to send whatever half of 700 is.
There's a
350.
There's a small courier system, like service here.
I don't trust them. I want a real post office.
Can you have your god literally deliver to them?
Yeah, but she's not a. She's no mail person. They're spitting on her a little bit, no? You have your god deliver your mail?
Yes. Sordik has done messages for me.
I think it's a little different.
I mean, before we got the Sapphires, he's the one who would help us remain contact between other groups.
I'm not using her as a postal system.
Whatever you wish to do.
I'll use you as a postal system, though.
I noticed.
You took sending as a spell, so the minute I get it, I'll use it as well.
Alright, so what do you want me to tell her as drop-off point?
The city we're going to?
We're going to Benadryl.
Bendarum.
We're going to Benadryl.
Is Bendarum a big city?
It's a large trade city.
In a mountain.
In the mountain. It's a Duragar and Dwarven, city.
Wait, they coexist?
They coexist there.
Holy shit.
Nice.
I mean, they are the same race.
Are they, though?
I'll just say,
According to D&D Beyond, but fuck them.
so Bendarum is the place with the postal service?
Bendarum does have a postal service.
I imagine every big city has a postal service.
Okay, I'll use the courier service because I'm gonna kind of hope that she can get it to Bendarum when I get there. So I'll give you I'll go find the courier, but I'll let you know that, just Bendarum. I don't know any places in Bendarum.
Okay. Do you have a connecting route? A place?
We are quite literally on our way to Bendarum. We haven't been there yet. This is the last time
Just
we can send. This is the last time we can cast sending today.
So yeah, I'm gonna find the courier and be like, I need to ship off a whole bunch of money.
We'll contact you in 3 days. Okay.
How much does it cost to send off a whole bunch of money to an undisclosed address?
It depends if you want to trust an on-foot courier or a magical courier.
The fuck out.
Because if you really wanted to, you could just have someone teleport the money to her. But it's probably more expensive.
Yeah, that sounds really expensive.
But you don't need to worry about the money getting goddamn robbed on this trail of bandits that Galen ate.
Fish fruit.
Hey, yo.
Now, speaking of Galen, do you think anyone is asking any questions about why they woke up with holes in their neck?
He
They
healed them.
didn't. I saved lay on hands for every single one of them.
Yep.
I've put thought into this.
Yeah, were you able to heal as much damage as you did?
No.
Because you killed someone.
Not for the guy that broke the ribs.
Yeah, no, that guy, he got he's still fucked up.
Oh yeah, Horson, did we tell you about this? You were there, actually. Yes.
It's there.
I forgot you were there. I thought you were gone.
I was there. That's all.
It was an eventful day.
It was very eventful. Alright, Galen, what do you know about this beast thing we're hunting?
Still not getting much from any of the locals, but what I do know is that it can melt armor, at least. It can, and it has killed every single caravan that's gone that way.
Oh,
Including the mercenary groups who have gone to fucking deal with it. So, one civilian did say that we should abandon our animals if we need to get out.
Francis, how do you feel about the cart? Yay or nay and leaving it behind? I'm gonna
Listen,
say
if
that
we-
no strong feelings one way or another.
Listen, if we
say-
have to, we
I'm
have
gonna
to.
I'm gonna say that we leave the cart here.
Yeah.
Good.
And then we walk on foot. as
Sorry,
to
guys.
not-
I'm driving. Francis would be like if the Francis has all of the specs and memory, he can do it again. So the cart's valuable, but not that valuable. So if we took it and everything got killed, that would suck. Upgrade just the same.
But we can always just leave it here, and not have to worry about losing the cart to the oxen.
That's true. We could take this on foot.
So, that said, the thing that we're hunting can eat. Does it melt metal or does it eat metal?
It
I don't know.
melts metal.
It's
At
Does it
least.
also eat it?
specifically you were told that it melts things. It's melted carts.
No, it just
Melted
melts
carts?
things. So it's gonna be acid, probably.
Or really hot fire?
There hasn't been much of corpses, like
Yeah, no-
splatters and like pieces.
Oh yeah, no corpses either. Yeah, it's just there's spots of blood, but no trail or anything.
So does anybody have
Great.
any idea what we're dealing with here?
Not even a little.
Well, the fact that it melts literally anything sounds acidic.
It does.
There's no corpses, probably because of the acid.
Mhm.
Ethan?
Or completely devoured.
You know, some things just don't digest in a body.
Sometimes some creatures don't care.
Like owls.
Yeah, but-
Owls eat bodies whole.
Yeah,
I'd say black
still
dragons
super
probably.
bones.
I'd say black
Black-
dragons probably don't shit out any bones.
You know, if,
no, but probably keep them.
if it's a black dragon, I don't know how I feel about this.
If it's a black
Right.
dragon, we're gonna fucking run.
I'd like
It's a black dragon, I'm gonna cry.
I'd like a Kier and Winfrey.
Winfrey.
Holton.
Winfrey.
We miss
Olsen.
Winfrey.
Actually, no. Everybody, give me a Arcana or History check or
Well,
Nature
it's gonna
check.
be
4.
fucking Arcana. Oh wait, it can
Arcana,
be
History or
nature.
Nature.
4.
Well, how many
Those are
natures
all the
at
same
disadvantage?
stat.
Yeah.
If you could roll for me, there's stuff I want to say, but
10.
I'm kind of distracted at the moment.
17.
You know what?
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna reroll just because I really want to. 12. Fuck it, adding my thing to it because I really want to. 15. God damn.
You're still not above Gallon.
Let's do History.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to.
That's a natural one.
Okay, Fritz, you know nothing about this. Stop it.
Oh wait, hold on. Isn't Francis a rock gnome?
No.
No, maybe yeah.
That's what his
Is
thing
it?
says on.
Yeah,
that's what
he's
his thing
rock.
says on- Yeah, that's what his thing says on Beyond. Rock gnomes have a special thing when it comes to history.
I'm pretty
When
sure
it comes
isn't that
to
like a
magical items.
specific? Yeah,
I'm double checking just because.
I'm pretty sure it's like Artificer's lore or whatever.
Oh,
Cunning, Artificer's lore.
Wow, I fucking remembered that.
Yep, it's
Yeah, it
only
was
for
proficiency
items.
bonus on magical items and
Yep,
technology.
I thought it was just history bonus in general.
Okay. So we got a 17
A 15.
Yeah,
and a 15.
I got a 10.
Actually, what is...
You can use you go ahead and use my lucky coin for the day, and re-roll that, please.
Okay, will do. History. That's
Still
16.
below me.
Still below Gallon. I'm just
Okay.
sitting there
I
doing
am the monster hunter.
I am sitting there doing fuck
That's why I
all.
use lucky coin. That's disposable.
So, right off the bat, Akir, it being in a tundra and a rocky area makes no sense for a black dragon.
None whatsoever. But also, if it is Black Dragon, I don't know if I have it in me to kill it.
I'm gonna kill it.
With the 17, though, you, like, obviously dragons like things under them. What you were told that there was cave goblins going, like, moving around and going through, and there's stories that they're getting better shit. It's possible that they're the ones doing the caravan, but they don't have the ability to melt things.
Unless they got a scroll of acid splash.
If they have like a goblin shaman, maybe, but not to the extent like it would be little pockmarks. Goblins
Not completely melted carts.
completely melted carts. You know that there has been corpses that have been viciously slashed and like pieces missing and like left, like huge gashes, as well as punctures. There has also been no ammunition from bows or bullets or anything left, which can conclude to a few things with that 17. Either the goblins are being led by something that has the instincts to leave no trace, and like because of the winds that they've been getting, they're getting better shit. The issue is not so much the goblins, because they are an issue because there's like numbers with goblins. But you've been told that they are skittish and they leave their dead. Those things doesn't seem to be happening. So that means something is leading them. That is a lot more scarier, like a lot more scary than what they're going against.
So, goblins being led by some fucking creature.
Goblins being led by something that has the ability
To melt carts.
to melt carts.
Well,
And then you have the lore of the Whispering Shrieker, which has been told to you. Something out there calls with voices of dead people or loved ones that have been lost on the trail. When they look on them and when they go out to find them, they're gone. They are straight up gone. There is a puddle, a thing of viscera, and then no trail around.
okay. So, yeah.
Whatever the Whispering Shrieker is, it's probably the thing that's helping these goblins. So, something to melt cart, it has to be potent, but also to take on caravans and whole groups. You gotta be big.
Something probably really smart. Something that lures in its prey by pretending to be voices. Sometimes of loved ones, sometimes of people just calling for help.
A barghast.
Does that sound familiar? Now that he's like kind of explained that.
Does this sound like any creature I'd know?
It sounds like a myriad of creatures. Unfortunately, because the rolls, it could be a myriad of creatures, but nothing that does all of them at the same time that you have met.
You know what I'm really fucking hoping it's not? Well, actually, you know what? Thinking about it, no. It actually would be kind of nice if it was him.
Whatever you're thinking about, I'm sure we'll get it.
That fucker that created the mutants. This sounds like something fucked up, but who knows?
Alright, so do we have a heading?
The blue line.
The blue line is the road to Abindarum, but do we know where the thing mostly attacks?
That is the main road. That is where things have been attacked.
I guess we'll just continue walking up and down this road until we run into it.
Yeah.
Alright, are we leaving the cart here?
We should get horses, maybe. Or
Why?
yaks, whatever. Because, I mean,
Snow.
I don't exactly love sacrificing animals, but if I have to do so to save the lives of all of us,
Francis will say, "Can you guys hear me?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Francis will speak up. Look, when it comes to deciding if we want the cart or not, and you know the animals might be in danger, and so might the cart. I care about the cart. The cart's cool, but I can rebuild it, or I can, upgrade another one. But then we have to decide if we don't have the cart, we're out in the open. You said something about goblins. The cart, whether it be destroyed or not, can be used as cover.
And that's for
Yeah, but if it's just melting things, then I don't think it really matters.
Look, and I'm not sure. It takes a lot to melt wood. I mean, yeah, you can set it on
and
fire.
this thing is
not.
doing it. And this thing is fucking doing it.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. Whatever creature is capable of melting wood, I can tell you right now, at the very least, it would take some time, which means whatever it's melting, which can still be used from cover from arrows of goblins or like that. That is, if there's even goblins.
Francis, that's just speculation at that point, because we don't know how strong this is.
And there's
It
also
could be instant.
and also there's no need to sacrifice anything. If we get trapped, just everyone get in my ring and I'll fly away.
Getting in your ring and flying away is a good option. Or
Or you can fly away because you're.
yeah, I was about to say, give me the ring and we'll fly away.
Give me the ring when we need to.
I mean, I'm fine with whatever. It's your decision.
I actually really like the ring idea.
Okay, but as for the carts, I am dubious to leave it behind because it does have a good number of our trade goods in there.
It's useful.
And also, at Better Point, Francis bought a lot of stuff. Well, with the cart, we lose the cart, we lose that.
Yeah,
Is there a place to put the carts, or
I'm
There's a
sure we
holding
could
station
rent.
here.
we could just pay for that?
Yeah.
Sacrificial carts. But if we leave the cart here, we also need to worry about thieves.
I don't think I don't think we have much stuff, but if we pay for a service, we should get it. If not, they fucking better pay us back.
Dwarves are good on their word and very fierce. Duragar will fucking stab somebody for looking the wrong way.
Yeah, is the owner of the station Duragar?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I trust this place.
Okay, but also, I feel like the decision is ultimately Francis's because he's the one who put all the work into it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Francis, you have the final say. Bring the car to leave it behind.
I know he's driving.
I really think we should just leave it. Personally.
Do we have any potions of acid resistance?
No.
Uh,
No.
no. Sadly, no.
We're 100% sure it's not a dragon. No.
We're 100% sure about nothing.
We're 100% sure that it's not a black dragon.
But
Well,
you know,
I mean, even then, though, because, like,
And
world's
extreme,
fucking...
and also, yeah, extreme melting can be done by extreme heat as well. It doesn't have to be acid.
Lightning.
Yeah, lightning can melt it. Intense fire can melt instead of burn.
what dragon does the lightning?
Blue?
I'll be honest. At this point, I don't fucking
Is
know
it
because apparently I'm working for a star dragon now. So,
You're working for a star dragon and a blue dragon.
Yeah, so
You know the blue dragon does that?
Yeah, blue, bronze, and I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of weird cobalt dragon out there who can spew lightning at this rate.
Is there a storm dragon?
The blue dragons are storm dragons.
So are bronze.
Okay.
For example, like I know that copper
dragons-
dragons can also do acid breath.
But copper dragons have no reason to attack.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
No, they're the jokesters.
Copper dragon.
They like to pull pranks, but they won't actually harm you.
Yeah.
Well, they won't harm you unless you're like an asshole to them, in which case they're like, alright, fine, don't laugh at my jokes then.
I mean, dwarves and Duragar. They have their own sense of humor.
Yeah.
Alright, so guys, if we find a fucking... strike.
So let me get caught up because I was only able to pay attention to half of that.
Okay.
All right.
You have the final say on if we bring the card or not.
All right. So you said I bought a bunch of things. What did I buy?
I don't know.
cart?
I remember you did a fuck ton of shopping at Bear Point.
And I have 3 bags of holding that have all of that stuff.
Yeah, isn't it a bit much? Like it?
No, nobody asks for them, so I hold on to them.
He sold a bunch of stuff. He didn't really buy much. He just bought.
I didn't buy anything. I sold a bunch of stuff and made a crap ton of money and paid off Bellows. So I didn't buy anything. Anything that I have purchased anytime recently was in Ingford. And again, I have all of that stuff organized in my bags of holding.
We need to get more bag of holding just to see how many we can get up in here.
Technically, I could have up to 5 if I used all of my slots for it. But
Oh my goodness, don't.
Bagman is gonna fucking come for you.
Oh right, I forgot about Bagman.
Yeah, Bagman.
I forgot about Bagman.
It's a real fucking creature.
It is a real fucking creature.
Francis is getting awfully close to Bagman's radar.
Bagman is a multi-continental cryptid.
Yeah.
Beware the Bagman.
The Bagman's actually just Francis. Before he became...
It's my origin story. No, I have one that's fake, one that's real, and one is just a handy haversack.
The handy haversack is multiple bags.
One that's real, one that's fake, and one that has a hand. That's a handy.
Wait, do you have
Alright,
summon the
so-
Bagman?
No, he
just randomly
comes to people who have bags,
Because
and the more bags you have, the more likely.
Because this thing says that if you speak too loudly in over a bag of holding, or whisper "follow my voice" into it, then he comes.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, that's increasing your chances like 20-fold. But he can just come out of the bag.
Ah. Right. Well, don't like that idea.
Don't like that idea.
Terrifying, isn't it?
You don't
I
have
love
to
it.
like it. He doesn't ask for fucking permission.
Batman is so good for a horror campaign. It always keeps players on their fucking toes.
Bagman doesn't believe in consent.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, goodness.
Alrighty,
All
then.
right. So we got 3 of those.
So
I also
is
have
the
a bag.
plan
Not of holding, but just a bag.
is the plan to go ahead and like walk up and down this road until we find this thing, or are we aiming to walk past and if we run into it?
No, we're
Yes,
hunting this
no.
thing. 1,500 gold and a lot of lives.
Yeah,
First
basically.
of all,
basically
I'm not walking up and down. I'm gonna make a big commotion the first time, get caught, and then deal with it.
Yeah, well, we're just gonna be like up this road until we find the motherfucker.
So I don't want anything to happen to the wagon because the wagon is really important, especially to the fact that it'll allow all of us to actually do some training.
Well, on the
Because if
road.
we don't have that cart, we can't do our training.
Then just leave it here and pay the man.
How much are carts? Could we just hook up another? This cheap one?
We got the wagon.
No, we can't just get a regular one. This one's special. I've upgraded it so that
No,
we
he
can
means
do our
a bait.
training.
He means his bait.
Yeah,
Wow.
bait. Like, it also, like, let us go on the road a bit easier.
Alternatively,
Yeah,
we could also make our cart
And
more
I-
appealing of a target by hiring 2 carts, one to travel in front and behind, to make it look like we're carrying important cargo.
A caravan. Mm.
Do they
So
have
if we
a
did-
cart in this?
I don't think there's that many carts in this area,
Not anymore.
so I don't think that plan's gonna work.
Francis, how long would it take you to build a cart?
I
Just
actually
build
might
one?
be, I can help build a cart.
Build one fresh out for a month.
Ah, fuck, we don't have that long.
If it was just by himself, yeah.
I mean, no, Gallon has carpenter's tools. I feel like that counts for carts.
Yeah,
Are you proficient in them?
proficiency
Yeah.
with those tools.
Yeah,
All right.
Gallon
I mean,
was a
that's-
carpenter before he died.
So 15 days.
Wait, so you're Jesus?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
I don't like that, but yes.
Vampire
Okay.
Jesus.
And oh god.
Yeah, the wine is my blood, motherfucker.
All right. That was okay. Well, but that being said, yeah, no, it wouldn't. But to like make one like the one we have, even with help, it would take a long time.
It would if you had other tradesmen and merchants help you out and you pay them while they're here. I mean, it's possible because this is a place where you can get repairs too.
No.
Mhm.
If we can get repairs, then we should have plenty of wheels. I mean,
It's an outpost like way station. Basically, it's a truck stop for any
Look, if I bought all the pieces, it would take me about 2 days to put a wagon together.
What,
yeah, no,
what if we just raided the landfill, the scrapyard?
we could just purchase the pieces. What isn't that expensive?
we actually have some of the carts that were.
Jesus Christ!
Who the fuck are you?
We actually have.
How did you do that?
You're not speaking quietly.
So that doesn't explain how you snuck up on us. Gallon can
How did I not notice?
Gallon can smell a newt from 3 miles away.
That's a smelly ass newt. But we actually have some of the carts pieces that were scavenged.
Oh, in that case, can I go ahead and examine those? And maybe, like I said, we might be able. I might be able to put something together that can serve other purpose because our wagon's kind of, different.
Yeah, Francis, I'll help you out with that.
Yeah, you look like you just pimped a ride.
It's only a matter of time until Francis makes it self-driving, and we no longer need cattle to pull it.
Oh, that'll be the day. Francis, you should get to work on that.
I have a book that might lead into that direction. I don't know.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
We're gonna make a car?
I'm not sure it'll lead us that far, but it's a book that I can read for upgrades on the wagons.
Hey,
What the fuck is
guys.
gasoline?
Hey, guys.
Anything is possible with magic.
Heart.
Got it, go on timeout.
But
So, yes, we're building a cart now.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, it might if between Francis and Gallon actually seeing, scrap.
Yeah.
Of
Also,
remnants of
seeing the
it,
actual damage, that's big bonus.
Yeah, that might give us another chance to make a roll. But
Well, I can help you
that being
at
said-
all.
So it'll take the two of you 2 days to make one cart.
With scrap pieces that aren't too damaged.
You can mend those together, right? So, mend
Yeah,
acid damage
if-
off.
If Francis could do it, yeah, especially with help.
And
I
because
can't
he's
do it in a day because that's a lot.
Oh, I can mend. I have mending.
And here's the fun thing about mending in this game. Fucking, it's more than just fucking 5 feet.
Because you're using the enhanced whatever rules.
Yep, enhanced utility cantrips.
Alright, so while the three of
Wait,
you
is
make
that-
a cart...
Is that the cantrips, like, with higher levels?
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah.
you're talking about? Okay,
It's,
cool.
it's the one that allows Shillelagh to do additional 1d4 damage and all that.
Oh, nice.
So yes,
Yeah,
I can
mend.
help you mend. That is it.
Okay, so here's the plan. You three work on building the cart, the decoy cart, and I'll try to figure out more information about these things from the locals. Bellis can help me with that. Unless you
Yeah.
need her muscle.
No. Could be.
Nah. Francis
Fine.
gestures to the gloves. These help a lot for that.
Okay, does this sound like a good plan?
Gallet, after seeing Francis do that, Gallet points his arms. These help a lot with that.
Olsen looks at her hands. These don't help at all.
Alright, does this sound like a good plan? You work on cart, I find information?
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
we want it to be a special cart? Because that'll just add more time. Or I can just get something that works that can carry all of us.
What if we have Zara fucking drive it? Can she do that?
She is not proficient with vehicles.
But, like, she doesn't need to do it well.
I mean, she could, yes.
Well,
Just
if anything,
need
I'm
to
interested
try.
in looking at this. Yeah, if anything, I'm interested in looking at the scrap so we can get an idea of just exactly how much damage this thing is capable of.
Yeah, and what kind of melting it could have been.
And as for building
Mhm.
a cart, it just needs to be a decoy. It doesn't need to be anything fancy, just make it look fancy, you know? Like paint the outside of it.
Oh.
Make it sad.
Oh yeah, no, I was actually thinking about like buying like cheap like fake decor, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
that just looks
Make it
tacky.
look more fancy.
You can make it red. Paint flames on the side.
If you pay me, I can give you boxes. Empty.
Ooh. How much?
5 gold a box. A big.
Alright.
I can make boxes.
Okay.
Yeah, but this cuts
yeah,
more
but-
time.
That's more time.
Okay, well, you guys figure that out. Bellas, come on. Let's head to the tavern and see what we can pick up.
Alright. And follows suit.
Come on. Let's go see what this scrap looks like.
Here they are. And he shows you not full carts. They are like 100% fucked.
Alright, it's okay if we just roll mine and Bellas' thing first, because that will not take any time at all. They're just
Sure,
picking
go
up
ahead.
rumors. what do
She'll
you want
give
to
you advantage.
What do you want us to roll for rumors?
Persuasion or
investigation?
investigation.
Let's do one of each. So first one, persuasion, 27. I hope that's enough to find something. I can add my inspiration to it if you want
Add
me
a
to.
D8, you fuck!
All right, fine. It's not going to get a short rest anyway. 31. Is that
31!
good? Do I learn anything?
Might as well have been a natural one.
You totally didn't succeed an impossible check.
Gal,
You rolled too
give
high.
Gal, give me a reroll.
Alright.
You rolled too high. You must roll again.
Do I
You're
learn
in that sweet
anything?
spot between 20 and 25.
Hey, you had it, and then you
It's
lost
just
it.
too much.
Now just come off as intimidating.
It's too much information, honestly.
So you get roughly about the same information. You do get some bonuses
Okay.
from other mercenary bands that are going around. Basically, they tell you from what they heard from Bendarum, not from the trade outpost.
Okay, what am I able to gather?
Okay, you're able to gather that a lot of people go missing on the trade roads, blah blah blah. They die, but there's also signs of the cave goblins. There have been sightings of cave goblins. You have that 100% as a fact that they're around here. It is weird that they're around here because they would be at the base of the mountain, not further up in the middle. Another piece of information, there's large parts of the forest, like what little forest there is on this mountain, but of large gashes in stone.
Forest has gas
Like-
stone.
Full on like fucking claw and like huge gashes.
Huge claws. Forest has gas stones, huge claws.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are
Um,
those the only two other things I'm able to pick up?
So those are those two. This isn't the only. This is the biggest road that's there. Any valuables have been taken. All the food has been taken, and all the corpse has been taken. Except for like straggling pieces. They found a gutted stone giant.
Oof.
Stone giant.
A gutted stone giant on the northern face of the mountainside.
I'm intimidated.
So, just above board, gutted but not taken or not eaten.
Like, it fell into a crag, and they only found it because it had such a large impact. But whatever it wasn't able to get it out. But there was like arm, leg, head, fucking the entire center of the from pelvis to chest was gutted and ripped open. There was puncture marks and things like that. That's what you get with a 31.
All right.
Or-
All right. Well, I guess I write that down, and that's what I spend my time doing. When the party is ready, they can find Bellis and I at a tavern.
Okay. Those carts and things are real fucked. Like there's no singe marks at any point of them.
So it's not fire.
Go ahead and roll me investigation, the both of you.
Oh boy, I love investigation.
We're all of you.
Wow.
You sure do love. That's a
Oh
lot.
my god.
Get him out now.
So I'm just asking, on the off chance, because this is just a stone's throw, if you will. Is there any potential I get a bonus because a majority of my backstory is being a junker?
I would say you get probably a a D4 because
Okay,
you are
I'm
a
just-
junker.
I'm-
Not an advantage, but D4.
I'll take it.
So 25. It is pocked to shit. Gallon. Like, it is melted the wood, but not to a... Like, there's holes in it, but it looks like it didn't automatically, like, go like styrofoam. The wood is gooey. Francis.
Yep.
25. This is such a high acidity that it actually changed the composition of the wood. And it looks like whatever was on here did a direct impact and like an initial melting, then over a bit of time melted even more. So, the best way I could tell you, it's a 1-2 combo. There's the initial like heat and melt, and then shortly after, like it reactivates.
All right. So it's like. So what I'm picturing is like there's a like let's say a ball of slime that hits, right? And that's the initial hit, and then after a while, it starts to have a heat reaction that re-triggers it.
The heat reaction is when it's spewed out. When it touches something organic or like even inorganic, like an outside source, it starts to have an additional melting factor. There's like a thick glob of what looks like solidified acid crystals.
So what color are the crystals?
Reddish green. Like it's mostly green, but there's like a little bit of a reddish sheen to it.
Francis,
Not too sure if it's because of blood or what.
I'm gonna try and see if I can't find a pure bit, and I'm going to think back and wonder. So I'm thinking back to when we first met Blood. And you know how there was a bunch of residue all over the house?
Yep.
From him, going about. Was there anything there that looked similar to this?
It would be a distant cousin, because what Blood does is make a film that slowly degrades over time, but it's an extended period of time. This seems like this would be ramped up. I'm gonna tell you. I'm trying to tell you like a mechanic of what you're fighting. There's an initial damage, and then
basically, if you don't get it off in time, it does more damage.
Yeah, if you.
Because what I'm thinking is like a chemical reaction, like resin. Whenever you're setting resin, it ramps up in heat, like almost to like 200 degrees.
No, like what I'm picturing, and like say something sprays you, like you're set on fire. If you don't put out the fire, you burn. But with acid. So you have to put it out or wash it off or prestidigitate or whatever to make sure that you don't become worse.
Yeah, it's a sticky sap-like substance of acid. If you get hit by this, it'll stick to you, and then after a short period of time, it'll eat through you again. If you don't get it off.
Fun.
All right.
I got
So-
prestidigitation, so I guess I'll be using that a lot.
So case in point, from the damage that I'm seeing, one, everything that's left is unusable for making a card.
There is margins that are usable. It seems like most of these burns and things like that are either the front or the sides of these pieces. They try to avoid the center of the cart.
Interesting.
All right.
Huh.
So say do the where the carts are affected from time to time. Is there a consistent size of this hit?
With the 25, you get a sense that it is not a accurate line, more so like a spray.
So like cone.
Yeah.
All right. So looking at all the scrap, having Gallon pull out pieces that I believe that I can use to make a cart. Also compiling like notes of different information. How about the claw marks? Am I able to identify how big a creature would have to be to create those claw marks?
That'll be a survival or nature check.
And I
I
help with
can
this
help
one.
you. I can help you as well.
One of you can help and one of you can roll. Yeah.
You help, I'll roll.
Okay, I have a +5 in nature, so you're gonna have to make a nature check.
Wait a minute. Never mind. And all right, so I'll help Francis with that survival there. So that's 13. So you roll the nature by yourself.
Oh, okay.
Actually, this is a weird point. Gallon,
Have
you
it.
can roll
Fuck me.
with your sense of smell.
Oh fuck yeah!
Fuck me.
So for which? For survival?
For survival.
Okay, then yeah, I'm rolling my own.
I'm gonna throw myself off a bridge if I roll another thing below 10.
20.
So,
I'm upset.
Okay. So,
Happy for you. Super happy for you.
Yeah, you should have just waited a second.
Sucks that I'm
You
rolling
would've gotten
below
that
10.
20.
so for 13, it is bigger than large.
Bigger than huge?
It seems that way, but you don't get a firm grasp on like the size because of how jagged the marks are. With a natural 20 on survival, smelling the carts and doing all this other stuff, you smell, because you have interacted with multiple creatures, you smell draconic, like basically a dragon.
It's a dragon.
Because you have interacted with a Kier, you've interacted with a Sivnu, you've also interacted with wind dragons as well as the dragonids.
Also, apparently I smell like a dragon, but it's mostly Sivnu.
Yeah. So it is draconic in origin, but it has the hint and smell of blood and acid. Like it bathes in gore.
Oh.
It doesn't smell like swamp. It smells like wet mildew and cave.
So like as Francis is giving you the details that he's discovering, it has a cone-like acidic spray that will stick to you, yada yada yada. It's enough to change the composition of this wood, so this shit's useless. And then, the claws, if you're looking at the claws, this thing has to be at least... I'm not actually physically big enough to generalize the size with my own arms, but if I had to, he'll kind of like...
I will stretch out my
His
arms
heel.
to help him.
Yeah, no, I got it. Here, Francis will use his heel to, like, dig out, like, a line. So the beginning of claw, and I'm estimating, based on the damage, that the claw should be about... He'll take, like, a few crad side steps over and then draw another line with his heel. About that long, so about 4 foot. That's just the claw.
Guys.
What?
I think it's a dragon.
Yeah. I have a lot of fear in my body right now.
So, wait, like, what did I smell?
You smell the scent of mildew and wetness from a cave, but you also smell like it bathes in gore.
Okay, so wait, why did we get dragon? I just remember Holston saying that.
You've dealt with Sivnu, you dealt with wind dragons, you dealt with Akir. You smell dragon.
Okay,
I immediately just yelled dragon because I was like,
okay,
I don't know anything that does acid except for dragons and blood. I don't think it's blood.
It smells draconic.
And dragons like to have people underneath them.
And
they like to have people.
I don't want to worry you.
I'm worried.
But it should worry you. It seems to also like to bathe in gore.
Oh, good.
So I'm gonna say this right now.
And it smells like a cave. So the fact that it's also living in a cave means that it's probably ruling over the cave goblins.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just gonna say this out loud and say a big old fat bag of fuck this, and let's turn the other way and let them know what we know.
That's 15,000.
No.
Do you know how much paper I could buy for 15,000?
1,500.
I think it should be 15,000 now.
It should be, but we're I don't think we're prepared to handle a dragon.
No.
I don't know, but maybe.
Can I look
Depends on the size.
Can I look at the size of the claw again?
Yeah. What's the size?
That he just drew out.
This is Francis is like guesstimation.
7 nature. It's big. Wow, that's dirt.
Is it like
Francis is
the age.
When you ask him about the size, he's like, "This is about what I'm predicting the size of a single claw is, give or take a foot."
The basic thing would be like a claw would be Francis.
We're not fighting it.
It's a huge creature.
Oh, it's huge. Okay.
So what I know generally, what was the size of the dragon that my parents fought?
It was also... Nope, it was not a huge dragon. It was a gargantuan.
So...
Yo, what?
From the descriptions that they gave me of their incredible storytelling, and they talk about it all the time.
They fought an old dragon, not an ancient. Like, it was on the teeter.
Yeah, so it was like almost ancient, but not really.
So this is an adult one.
Yeah. So would I get that it's more adult instead of old from the size of this claw?
With the natural 20, because it helps, because I want to give you this information, it is not fully mature.
It's like a preteen.
Oh, it might
It's like
be
a teenager.
so it's a young teetering.
So it's like a 20-year-old. Not quite an adult yet, but past the age of teens.
It's a young adult. So what's the one before adult?
Young adult.
Oh. We could probably fight a young adult dragon. I'll throw up, but we could probably do it.
Might be able to.
Do you know how much money they would have?
I mean, dragons have horns.
You get split 5 ways? 6 ways.
Enough to buy paper? Enough to buy paper? Yes.
Not a lot.
Also, you can get it. Harvest dragon parts. You know how much those fucking sell for?
Look, I'm just gonna say this, alright?
You can make the scales armor?
And you know
I'm
what?
really just trying to talk Francis into this.
No, Francis is like, and I probably could, but let's break it down to you, okay? It's just the 6 of us. All right. We have a bellows. We have a gallon. We have the ability to do a lot of damage. Chances are
we have a lot of healing ability too.
Yeah, and I can do a lot with my shielding, but you guys gotta not run the fuck around, which is at a detriment to us because of its breath.
Yeah, but Akir, he's kind of a fucking crazy healer since that shield.
Since he took upon a part of Epoch.
Yeah, and
Well,
and
yeah.
that's all, and that's all well and good. All right, but not only that, that's just if it's just a dragon. By the way, that's not including the fact that I'm pretty sure this thing has. Did you said something about blood, right?
What do you mean?
Yes.
So we need to take into account the potential for the kind of personality this thing has.
Mean.
Yeah, bad. Probably bad.
That's most dragons. Honestly.
And let me. So do we know if it's crafty? Do we know if it likes using traps? Do we know if it likes to just head on butcher everything it finds, or does it like to mess with us and then kill us? Because there's a lot of factors that'll play into the fact of the personality of the dragon.
I mean, what Gavin said, he likes to bathe in blood and acid, so, probably a bit sadistic.
So that being said, I don't want to fuck with that.
But killing a dragon means a lot of glory. Does it not?
Alright, so
Make a name for ourselves.
we've already made a name for ourselves. What will happen
But I can
is
make something.
this is
So into this plan. I will convince all of you to come kill a dragon with me.
No, I want to kill the dragon.
Because it's murdering people.
alright.
It is.
So
It is murdering people.
Us versus this dragon, alright, is maybe a fair fight. We gotta worry about the goblins.
Yeah.
The goblins. But,
I don't care what shoots it, an arrow's an arrow.
I could crush them all.
Fucking,
While fighting a dragon?
I have the feels.
Well, fuck it. Why don't we look into hiring more people?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of mercenaries going through here. Sure, we pay them enough. Bigger group. We know what it
We have
is.
to cut them in on the gold.
You can also go around and go into Bendarum and tell them what you found out and see if they bump your pay.
Yeah, you know what?
Because
Yeah, I'll do it for more pay.
It's 1,500 because they don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, I look
Yeah,
over at the
it's
fucking
15,000.
Duragard that like was in the room. I like, it's a fucking dragon.
So the
Like,
Durgar is
so
thrilled.
that's a thing.
Yeah. There's also the fact that if you find its cave.
So and yeah, no, exactly. You know, then
Find it
then there's the thing
outside
that
of the cave. Do we have any means
that
of
would be
locking it down?
preferred not to fight it. All right, so
But then we have to find
where-
the cave.
I don't know about fighting in its
hold on.
in its
All right,
lair.
I can, let's
Yeah, I'm not
go
doing
ahead and do
that. I'm
this.
not stupid.
Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and send a quick message, and I'm going to have M take care of a little thing for us. All right?
Send messages?
Oh shit, that's smart.
Yep. Because I have a sending stone to M.
And she can go to the guild for you, or have Garo talk to you.
Yep.
Actually,
Um,
that deserves a
also-
point of inspiration.
I can also literally contact a guild directly.
Not anymore, because I used all your spells
Today.
So yeah, so
today.
I will take that inspiration. I appreciate it, and I'll be like, all right, so let's go ahead and get some pieces. Let's get the building because we're gonna need it. We're gonna need something, and we might actually put in a little bit more barricade to actually survive some acid. He's gonna suck.
Look at Gallon.
You know, I'm just saying, if we make armor out of its hide, fucking, we have acid resistance.
Yes. But Gallon, do you know what kind of dragon would do a spray instead of?
We'll get Akira involved here in a bit, and I'm pretty sure he can answer that question without even thinking. If you excuse me, I have a call to make.
Sure, I'm just asking Gallon because he's the monster hunter and I haven't made a check to save my life.
Have I ever heard of a dragon like this, Lycan?
No.
Nope. Not even a little.
The type of dragons that are in your area where you came from, black, green, bronze, and copper. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of dragons
Why is
that
there
are
red?
okay with... Yeah, I'm just trying to think of dragons that are okay with cold.
Yeah, all the red dragons in that area were killed to extinction
Good.
by Kench.
Let's be. Oh. Probably not good.
Probably not good.
Yeah, Kench and his forces.
But that being said, I'll go ahead and send a message.
I'm trying to think of any dragons be...
And
Okay,
I'll
with-
basically tell her to take Greta and make a trip to the Adventurers Guild to inform them that... And there's an audible sigh in the message because then the kids are going to start teasing him. And the new legends have discovered exactly what... discovered a very likely... or a very likely candidate for the threat based on the evidence of scrap or evidence of the cards and stuff like that. That it's potentially a very it's
That's two
basically to
messages.
tell them- Huh? No, I know. I'm talking a lot. I get 3, but just general idea that it's a freaking dragon. The likelihood of it being a dragon is like 95%.
Okay. She responds with, okay, I will get Greta to tell your job.
She said 7 words. Good for her.
Yep.
Efficient.
We love efficiency here in this house.
Okay.
And
It
I'll
takes
say
about 2 hours, and then you get a message from a guild communication.
Yep.
If you need assistance, long way around to Benderum. Hire mercenaries. Will be covered by guild after profit and assignment. We'll have to split it evenly. Pay increased 6,000
Mm-hmm.
Okay!
if adult.
If adult, okay.
What is it if it's just young?
If it's young, increase pay to 2,500. If it's in the middle, that's 4,000.
It's probably 4,000.
It's probably 4,000.
So,
but,
if we do that, then, yeah, no, we fucking gotta hire some mercs.
If
that's
ancient, flee.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think there's a pay on that one that can get me to do it.
I will kill myself.
Pretty sure that's like
No, it
fucking
doesn't have to.
15d6 fire damage or some shit.
Yeah. No. No, sir. Will I be going after that? My
Flee and out.
mom would be so mad.
Also, I'm pretty sure an ancient is like 20 something d6.
My mom would find out and she would kill me. She would resurrect me and then murder me herself.
Well, regardless. So just for clarification,
26 d6.
Oh my god.
Recommend hiring gold tier or high silver.
Oh shit.
What are we?
Silver.
I'm
We're mid silver.
I'm high silver.
Look, you'd be fine, Gallon. 81.
I'm
But but that being, oh my god.
Well, yeah, let him speak.
So let's say it's the 4,000. is part of that 4,000 used to pay the mercenaries, or would the guild pay the mercenaries for the work?
So they would get a cut. They would get an equal stipend cut
of the 4,000.
Of the 4,000.
Well,
okay.
Is it increased by 4,000 or is it increased to 4,000?
It's increased to 4,000.
Okay.
If it's a middle. And you have to split up, there's a small stipend for fucking Dragon Horde if you find it. Mm-hmm. At the most 10%.
Yep, which is the taxes done from guild work.
Mm-hmm. As well as you carving it up or selling the corpse. That would be on you guys.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
silver, high silver, gold.
High silver,
gold. Yep.
High silver, gold.
Yep. That being said, so Francis will be like, all right, so am I still going to bother with making a cart if we're going to be going the long way to Benderim, or are we going to... Do we want to get the second, or do we want me to put together a second cart that we can use afterwards?
Let's skip ahead and say you're all together. That way you can have all your.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because it would take 2 hours.
We let Akira know what's happening. We let Bellows know what's happening. Pay has been increased.
All right. So here's what I learned: goblins are out of their territory. The forest nearby has massive, huge claw gash in the stone. All the valuables are gone. And
it's a dragon.
Whatever it was, it managed to be able to carry a stone giant and dropped it and killed it.
It's a dragon.
A stone giant.
Oh, I thought we already agreed that it wasn't a dragon.
It's an old dragon.
No, it's a dragon.
Are you sure it's a dragon?
Smelling it.
Hold on.
Something.
Let me. Because if it is a dragon, my Lord Thorik is going to demand that I make my way to it and attempt to barter a deal. Therefore, if we think that it may not be a dragon, I have no obligation to march into its lair and confront it.
It has a tinge of sadistic.
Not a dragon. I just put my finger up to Francis for shush.
It's not a dragon. No, not at all.
Wants me to make contact with as many dragons as I can to barter trade. And if we
not a dragon, buddy. Don't worry.
To have a conversation.
Yes.
Let's put that little annotation there. That is willing to have a conversation.
I won't know if it's willing if I don't meet it.
I don't think it's willing. It bathes in gore, by the way, so I don't think it's willing.
I mean,
it will bathe in your gore.
Yeah, no, you'll be a part of that.
Alright, so it's maybe not a dragon, good.
It was a bird.
Big old bird.
A really big bird with scales.
It was a vulture with mange, so...
It's a vulture with mange.
I do have a question for Akir. And all of that, you said... Did they say what the forest looked like, besides just the stones?
There's only... the forests themselves... Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say there's only a smattering of trees. It's mostly rock.
Yeah, there's hardly... Calling it a forest is generous.
There's more than 3 trees. It's a forest.
Yeah. It's... I think we have bigger forests down in Waswari.
Damn.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
So... Alright, so... no, we have options. Take a long way to Bintherim, but there's no guarantee the long way is going to be safe. They might have scout posters there as well.
Yeah, but depending on how far and where exactly the lair is, we might be able to buy enough time to actually make it to Bindarm.
I think making a sacrificial cart would be useful. That just looks expensive, so when we leave it behind, we're not chased.
Yes.
Ooh.
Literally, I say we fucking. I mean, we did. We are purchasing boxes to make for the decoy to make it look more enticing.
It'll take some time to open those boxes and realize there's nothing in them. And to sweeten the deal, we can also fill them with rocks and whatnot to make.
I was just about to say, fill them with rocks. Because
you can fill them half with rocks and the other half with like shards of paper or shred paper to kind of like use it as like cover. So they dig through the paper, spend time digging through the paper.
Oh, also, Francis, you're a genius. You can trap all the boxes so when they open them up, they all explode, and then they gotta waste time trying to disarm the traps.
See, I could do that if I had a lot more materials.
Can we get black powder?
Do you know it from a place like this? Probably not. Maybe from Bendarum.
It's a dwarven.
I mean, yeah,
it's also an outpost place with, a focus on wagon repair.
Bartender, can we buy gunpowder around here?
Like the drink or like actual black powder?
Black powder for shoot. No? Okay. So we can't get gunpowder.
This is in the port or an armory. This is a wagon station.
I figure you have some way to defend yourself.
Oh, I do. I have my black powder.
Which means it's going to be incredibly marked up, and it's already expensive.
You think Bendarum would have a lot of black powder?
It would have a lot more.
They have siege cannons.
Oh shit! Yeah, we're gonna get black powder there.
Yeah, they have siege cannons for the Underdark.
Honestly, a trap for a trap. For a bird.
So also a thought I have is we might be able to capture a goblin and get him some information.
Does anyone here speak Goblinoid?
No, I don't.
What if we get a goblin that's willing to work with us? We can reward him for such goods. I can cast sending into the dragon and gauge its reactions.
Cast sending to the dragon.
I mean,
it works when I get a loose description of your people.
It's a good idea.
I still like the idea of casting sending to a dragon.
It's a scary thought.
What's it gonna do? Yell at me?
Maybe.
Turns out it's actually a spellcaster. Just finds you.
I'm not.
Yeah, it could be.
All right. So question.
Yep.
When they say so, long way to Bendarum is this, right?
1 second. Long way to Bendarum.
This location right here, right here, is where they found the stone giant.
Yep. That is the long way.
That hex. So we'd have to go there, then there. Avoiding this hex.
Okay, if we do as one goblin raid, we can handle that and then maybe get some answers. I don't think we should go out of our way to avoid everything. Because if the dragon shows up, we're dead anyway, so it's just,
Well, to be honest, as much and as fruitful as that would be, I would like to avoid absolute contact with anything revolving around this dragon until we actually had some assistance, i.e. maybe 2, maybe 3 extra hunters.
It might not even be a dragon, it might be a chimera.
Did you... Look, after seeing the damage that I saw and what it's capable of doing...
That's a big fucking chimera!
Chimeras are once a dragon. Nothing's saying that someone didn't make it bigger.
And if it got bigger, it means it's more aggressive. And you know what? I'm not quite in the mood for dealing with that, because all I need to do is be like, hey, I hit you with a big blast of magic from my gun. I'm gonna piss it off, and I'm a small little snack.
I would rather deal with a chimera over a dragon, because at least you can fuck with a chimera. All the heads are on different wavelengths, so you can get it to start attacking itself. Dragon knows that it wants you dead. Chimera doesn't know what it wants.
And you know what? If we're lucky, we'll call it there. But until such a time, if we can avoid, if goblins decide to attack us, I'll shoot them the same way I'll shoot the dragon, just to make sure I live. If there's a dragon involved, my hope is that there isn't. Let's try and avoid the dragon, and with the hopes of finding a goblin. If we find a goblin, fine, great, awesome. But I'm not expecting it.
If we get attacked by a dragon, Holston, you take the ring, I turn you invisible, we leave.
What?
And the reason I say you, because as far as I know, you're the stealthiest out of all of us.
I can cast Pass Without a Trace.
Doesn't matter, you're Mr. Plate Armor.
I mean, flying away is also good.
We can't outfly a dragon. The ring only makes us go 60 feet. The dragon can fly 80. We are slower than it.
Yet I can only get up to... Well, actually, I can do exactly 80.
The thing is, let me just bring this up really quickly, you know? I smell like another fucking dragon.
Not if you stealth enough.
That bit.
Hey, stop it. Get some help.
Francis, you're stealthy then, right?
I'm small.
That's not a no.
I don't mean shit.
So we give him the ring.
He walks
We're
even
also
slower.
banking a lot on the slowest person of this party.
Doesn't speed? When it comes to a dragon, speed doesn't matter. It's going to catch us no matter what. We just need to be able to outmaneuver it, such as the invisibility spell.
And I have 5 feet less ability to outmaneuver a dragon.
I just said speed don't matter.
You just have to hide. That's what he's saying.
Yep. I'm probably the worst person to trust. Look.
No, it's me. I'm the worst person.
Wait. Does anybody know Longstrider?
Yeah, I do, actually.
I think Quill does. Quill, you
All
haven't
right,
spoken
yeah,
at all today.
I can absolutely outrun a dragon like that with flying speed because I can also enhance my speed.
Honestly,
So yeah, no, I can outrun a dragon.
Hey Quill, you've been quiet all day. What are your thoughts?
Valid any day.
I'm here, man.
Are you having a good day?
Freaking out.
I was having a decent day.
Why was, pal?
Okay, so
I wonder why.
You incredulously.
So here's the plan as we know it. Decoy cars. That'll take 2 days. Travel a long way around Binderum. Hire mercenaries or something to help us with this. Or we can forget it entirely and find my Ioun Stone and go home because the Oracle said nothing about it being a dragon.
Possibly it's in the dragon's lair.
Wait, what did Oracle say about the beast? I know it's prowling.
Guarded by a prowling beast with 4 legs.
Oh shit!
It's most certainly a dragon.
So
And the sad part is that you're coming to this one because it was a convenient guess.
fuck it! I slammed my sword into the table. Miska.
We'll repair it. I look to the guard
I got it,
immediately,
I got
like,
it.
oh shit.
I'm already starting to mint. I'm gonna rip the sword out, and I'm just gonna start minting the table, looking directly at him.
Miska.
You get a dial tone.
This is dead.
He's currently busy.
Fuck, Sorek.
What?
I am sorry to pause you, my lord, but chances are the Ioun Stone might be in the lair of another dragon who seems to be very, very dangerous. I've been trying to contact Miska to let her know that I will be exploring this option. I am scared, my lord.
As you should be. Well, what are you going to do about
My
it?
lord.
Right now, my main plan is to convince the goblins to take me to the dragon leader so I may converse with him, but it seems more hell-bent on making everything bleed than conversing. Because if I can get a look at him, I might be able to gauge whether or not he has your stone.
What dragon is it?
We don't know, but he
know.
makes in Gore.
Explain everything about
Yeah.
what this dragon does to
Start
him.
listing off everything, all the things that we've seen, and all the things that have smelled.
Above board, as a note, this conversation with Sorik is not in the middle of a tavern.
You fucking sure?
No, it is.
It's
No, it
most certainly in the middle of the tower.
It's absolutely the middle of the tavern.
is. Yeah, no, we're at a little corner. We're all just talking to a stone. No one else can see it. We're just, as far as they know, we're talking to a sending stone.
Yeah, so we're basically, well, we you know what? We're gonna just whisper that. We don't want to, scare the
Basically,
populace.
that's like the smallest FaceTime ever.
Yeah, as far as they know, we're just talking to a sending stone. It's fine.
It's like
Okay,
he can
question.
see all of our foreheads, but nothing else.
A question: how many people are in this tavern?
Not fucking many. They don't give a shit. They're more.
Okay.
They're drinking. They're not caring about us.
You guys are loud and
No.
proud. They're Durgar humans and fucking dwarves.
Yeah, they
They
don't
don't
give
give
a
a damn.
shit. And also,
Okay.
we're the people trying to save their asses, so I don't think they care.
Yeah,
Well, I'll continue then. Just covering bases is all.
yeah.
So we tell them everything we know about this dragon, or this possible dragon.
I do not know what type of dragon that is.
Yes. Oh, yes. And also the armor that I got, the shield thing, is built by a star dragon. Apparently, those exist.
Why is every weird dragon coming out of the woodwork?
Did you tell him about the sky dragon?
I have not had the opportunity.
I know about wind
question.
dragons.
Question: does so Galen? You said draconic, or was it draconic or a dragon?
Hey, listen, it smells like a cure, it smells like Sivnu, it smells like fucking, my lord right here.
Why you
Smell
so
a vision. Smell a vision.
It's not, listen, I can't, it's not, I can't control that.
Stop smelling me.
I can't control this, I'm sorry.
Is it possible potentially that it's draconic, not a dragon?
No, I really feel like it's dragon.
If you only smell dragon, it's dragon.
Yeah.
If it looks like a duck, and it
Okay.
sounds like a duck.
And it fucks like a duck.
cat.
I smell kobolds.
It's
They
a
don't
cat.
smell like this.
It's definitely a cat.
Kobolds
Alright.
So
don't
we
smell.
we tried to contact Miska. She is busy, to let her know
Yes.
that this might be the area. If it is a dragon, are you okay with releasing her?
Miska is currently busy in a combat.
Well, wish her victory on my end.
Yeah, she is currently fighting. I believe they are deep ones.
Deep.
The fuck's a deep one?
A scion or something on a boat.
Is
Ugh.
it aquatic deep ones. Okay.
Yes, it's quite a deep ones. Yes.
Ah!
Okay. She's on a boat. Where is she heading to?
She's heading to Dreystein. They got caught in the storm. So
Well, thank you for picking up, my lord. If I don't contact you after this, I have died to dragon. So we'll see what happens.
if you use your best judgment, I sent you on this quest to use your best judgment. If it doesn't seem like they are willing to talk or take prisoners, don't talk to it. Just
But
end it.
But if it has your stone.
Then end it.
All right, everyone, you heard it. We have to kill this dragon.
Ah, shit.
If it has my stone, steal the stone or end it.
I'm down for a heist. Who wants to do a heist?
I would rather. I would rather kill before I try to sneak.
Hey, Holston, how do you feel about heists?
I've stolen everything I've gotten, so
Lord Thordic, I will call you. I'll call you later with some more news.
Yes.
Maybe keep an eye on Holston if I ever bring her to your palace.
steal from your friends.
That's not what you first said. And he closes the thing.
He's right, because I've stolen from all of my friends.
Yep.
Francis stares at you for a second.
I
Uh-huh.
only steal if you have something I want.
What? Have you stolen from me? I tap my pockets.
No.
The key.
No, I'm not stolen from you. Technically, I didn't
Alright,
steal because I bought it right back.
Alright, so
Not how it works.
Yes, it is.
alright, so we're discussing and we're considering this, alright? I would like to make the full trip around the long way to Bendarum and get the people before we start actually engaging in anything, with the potential of maybe running into a goblin or two.
Well, how
Not
long
going
do
out of
you...
their way to get too close to the mountain.
I have a question for you. How long do you think it would take to hire somebody? Do you think we'd be there for a night and then we'd head out?
For a potential,
Are you asking for your delivery package?
No. I'm more so asking because if they have a library of any sort, maybe I could figure out something of what type of dragon we're going against, so that we're better equipped. We know is it shoots acid.
Feel
and
like
there's
Lord
so many
Stork
things.
not
Yes.
knowing it is a very bad sign.
Yes, if Lord Sorik and the eons of information in his library don't know about this, I do not feel anything else will as well. Because
And if they're going to be getting an equal share of a potentially 4,000, 4 to 6,000 bounty, I'm pretty sure we could get one within 2 days of being in Bendarum.
Well, the thing is, we need more than a mercenary. We need a platoon of mercenaries.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that's
need
so much.
silver and gold adventures. I mean, it's not so much because the guild said that they would cover the cost for hiring. We just have to split the
True.
reward.
You said something about a whispering shriek.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it could be it.
Could be its
It
method of
lures-
trying to disarm.
Lures in its victims through voices. So, that's
I mean-
also something.
Could it be an undead dragon?
It just feels very necromantic to me.
It does.
No, it might be part of its way of trying to whittle down groups from a manageable size downward.
Could just be illusion.
Either way, that
Good
being
thing
said,
Good thing I have no loved ones to be used against me.
Francis takes a drink of his drink.
Wilson takes a drink of her drink.
Ellen does not
And Francis just kind of like starts to wait there with his hand on his cheek and just stops.
Alright, so decoy cart for us to get around the long way. What do you think? Tomorrow, the day after?
I can get a cart together in 2 days, and this is what I was trying to bring up. I can get a cart together with the scrap in 2 days. I can make it look really fancy and probably beef up the armor a little bit if you give me 3.
I am in no rush. Anyone else?
Particularly.
And as Galen has suggested, Zara can indeed pilot the second one. Just order her to follow us.
To sell it, we are going to need to get a hold of 4 beasts of burden, preferably yak for the weather.
It's springtime, so it's high altitude.
Yep. So, preferably, again, 4 beasts of burden. Again, to sell that it's a high-value cart.
I could have I could summon my steed and have it hooked up to Zara's cart to make it easier to maneuver, since he understands me.
Yeah, but your steed also glows.
Also, it's best to have 4 of the same mount, unless you have 4 just sitting there.
So you could ride alongside.
It's comparable to a horse.
You could ride alongside and look like a very expensive bodyguard.
That's a good point.
But yeah, no, give me about 3 days and I can make a pretty decent looking, high armored cart.
The thing that's strange to me about this,
valuable.
the thing that's strange to me about this dragon is that it joins in the raids. A dragon normally wouldn't join a raid unless that's the only hope of expressing its power. Usually the goblin underlings would take care of it for him.
Yeah,
I
but
think
maybe
it takes
Maybe he
some
just
sort of-
is really bloodthirsty.
Maybe.
It bathes in that gore.
But if it's so bloodthirsty it starts to sink, then it can easily be outsought.
Yeah, that's the hope.
which means the potential of setting up a trap that would either kill the goblins or kill the dragon is a high likelihood. That is how much it actually cares about the treasure.
That's true. I mean, no matter what we do, it's a risk.
I think it's also this type of environment doesn't really. That's what's getting me on this dragon thing. Like, it's very hard to pin down what type of dragon it could be. Do we think it could maybe be a mix?
Could be some sort of subspecies of dragon.
Yeah, maybe that's why your person doesn't know, and
that's what I said. All these strange dragons are coming out of the woodwork.
it's like it could be a mix of something that would help it survive more up here.
It might be something that was changed by, say, someone like the Grafter.
Possibly.
Okay, so we'll take the 3 days for you to work, for you to sell the cards, and then hopefully that it will be alerting enough, so where if the dragon shows up, you would rather that over killing us.
Yeah, and if it does end up making the trip to Pendarum, we can use it as a bait for when we actually start to plan on actually engaging this dragon and its peons.
And hey, if it doesn't get attacked at all, we get a card we can sell for a lot of money.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say a lot of money, but yes.
Francis just kind of gives you a look. When I'm done with it, it'll be worth that money.
All right.
I mean, I believe him. Like, even if the wood is just scrap wood, everything covering it, they won't know it's scrap wood until we're already gone with the money.
No,
I like
by the
the way you
time I get
think.
it back to Inford, it'll be a cart worth buying.
And that's money to fund future expeditions.
All right. So, with the potential of a 4 to 6K bounty, how many people do we want to hire?
So we have 6.
For a dragon, I'd say
I'm thinking 3.
So
No,
we
3
have
is our gold tier.
5 here. 6 with Zara.
No,
6
I would
with,
say
7
with
was
your
Zara. Yeah.
Zara doesn't count for because we will have to separate that 4,000 between who helps us. They get an equal share.
So we've got us 3, Quill, Bellows.
Are you counting me as a half?
Yes.
It's me, Galen, you, Francis, Bellows, and Quill. That's 6.
See, you don't have to go us 3 in front of my face.
She's very visibly like it's just been a bad day for her. She's like counting on her hands, like.
So then, if we do Francis and hiring 3, that would be 9.
We could do 3 golds, maybe. So we're not having to split so much.
4,000 divided by 9 is 444 gold each.
That's reasonable.
Or we can make it an even 10, so it's an even split.
Even
Yes.
400. We could do 4 gold tier, but then they're outshining us.
It doesn't
That's-
matter.
to me, it's a
I'd rather survive and get this done than, be outshone.
I don't care about getting outshined. I want to fight this monster.
While you guys talk about this, I'm going to go head to the outhouse for a moment. I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
But yeah, no,
I
Francis is
think
like,
four at most. Anything more than 4 would just be too many people to keep track of.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna tell you right now.
And we could take the 4, and so Lycan's not having to do all those 4, and then
I am not going to be doing all this work.
yeah. So that would evenly split out between all of us.
So I'm going to tell you this right now.
I don't know.
Even in Ingford, like, gold tiers tend to have their already set up groups. They are proactive in finding different things, and like they're above you in station and also in experience, but also in their own determination of what they want to do. You will find less gold than you will silver or copper.
we're not dealing with copper in this scenario, so we'll probably end up getting
They're gonna
silver.
get fried.
If we can get a group of 5 gold to take the lead on this, we'll go ahead and do that.
Well, not even 5 gold, just 4. 4 is fine.
With the idea, this is above board, with the intention of the fact that he just said they have their own set groups. If we find a gold group that's a group of 5, I think we can go up to 11.
Yeah. I'm just mostly
It'd
looking
be-
for
it'd be
groups
worth
of
it.
4.
Yeah.
also, when this if we do in fact fight a young adult dragon, how would our ranking increase?
It would get you the high silver.
Ooh.
Also, would I be gold?
You would turn gold.
Fuck yeah.
That's
So,
nice.
finding individual gold members.
Or
rare.
even just a group of 4 would be fine.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If we end up finding gold members, but they're a group of 5, we can push to 11 and call it.
I could tell Quill to stay home. Unless he really wants to fight a black dragon. Most likely it's gonna be black. I feel like it's gonna be a black dragon.
I feel like it's going to be a green mix or something, because green is acid, right?
Green is poison.
Oh.
Or poison.
Green's poison.
Green's poison.
But like,
I think
From
it's going to be its own
personal-
special cave dragon.
yeah, from my personal knowledge, there is an Underdark dragon. And you just mentioned the Underdark being like something that they deal with a lot of years. So I'm like, maybe they woke it up on accident.
Maybe. And why it likes the cave.
That's my thoughts. I'm just
But
thinking.
But, first one step at a time, we got to get the wagon, and we got to get to Bendarum safely. Otherwise, this is all a moot point.
Okay, well, let's do that. And then look for a group of 4/5. Minimum
Preferably
4.
gold, but if we can get 4 high silver, we'll cut it at 4 high silver. But if we get a group of gold, whether they be 4 or 5, we'll push to 11 with a group of 5 gold.
Or even a mixed group. Like Gallon's gonna be gold and we're gonna be high silver.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I'm high silver right now. I don't want to shoot my own horn, but I think I could. I think I
think
could
you're
hold
tooting
my
a
own
lot.
with the group.
I think you are tooting a lot. But yeah, like, oh my god, 26 D6 fire? That's too much. But yeah, so even if we get like a mixed group of high silver and gold, that's also good. The more gold we can get, better. But
Well, so is it the evening right now?
It's
Yeah.
evening, so it'll be the night.
All right. So starting tomorrow will be day 1. Give me 3 days with Gallon's help. I'll most likely get it done. And yeah, that's the plan.
Okay. Gonna let you know. I just need checks for the crafting. You have to make it above a 10 for those 3 days.
So what would I need? Wood carvers, smithing, leather, tinkers.
Carpenters.
Wood
Carpenters. Carpenters.
carpenters?
Yeah. Carpenter's tools.
All right.
So those are thieves'
Um,
tools.
No, I didn't mean to. I didn't even mean to click that. I'm sorry.
Well, it's better.
Yeah.
I rolls. Yeah.
So why are they both at advantage?
I didn't mean to do an advantage. That's just the thing.
Okay.
No,
he really
no,
wanted. He really
no,
wanted it.
so I didn't mean to even click it. I was cleaning off debris off of my mouse, and I clicked either way. So now these are the next one will actually be wood carvers, right?
Carpenter's tools, yes.
I do not actually have carpenter's tools proficiency.
Woodcarver's, carpenter's tools, basically same deal. Just
Gotcha. So is he helping me so I gain advantage, or?
It seems like he wants to do his own roll with you.
Yep.
Okay, so normal. All right.
I rolled a 16.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wood carvers.
25.
There we go.
So
All right.
basically, Gallon does the body work, and you do the fine detail.
Yep.
All right. I need you to hold it. I need you to hold it right here. All right. Now don't move it. I said
No.
don't move it.
I'm not fucking moving.
It's the base. We got to repair it. I'm sorry. Bring it back down. We got to repair the thing down
It's
here.
literally just me in the background, like shifting it just a little bit, like because like with I want to say Druidcraft, you can make like a little burst of wind. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. And so I'm like,
Druidcraft?
yeah, I do. How do you think I'm making all these fucking flowers? Not on my own.
I just thought you're making flowers?
You never said you made flowers.
I just get seeds, and then I do all of these things.
What?
Like, guys, she fucking, bloomed flowers in your guys' hotel rooms.
Yeah,
they're-
I ruined yours.
She ordered flowers.
Yeah,
No. I ordered seeds.
Yeah, I thought she bought them pre-grown. It's like, here we go.
No, I did not.
Fully
No, I
thought
did
she
not.
bought flowers.
No, I did not. I grew them myself. They are
Also, she-
freshly bloomed flowers.
Also, she didn't do anything to my room. It was this damn Fae.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's the closest.
I've
you're gonna
yet
get
to be.
the same.
I've yet to be figured out by a key.
Yeah.
I was thinking, a gallon found you out very fast.
Yeah.
So do we have to do 3 checks for the 3 days, or is that good enough? Mike?
Just,
Oh no.
I would just take this moment to roll for my training here. Because
you got 3 days.
I am almost at 50%, which means I'll get 1 metamagic option if I reach 50%.
Also, no disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm doing this today.
I give myself the fucking whatever I need anytime I use it anyway. So.
Oh, at the end of this day, once I do my training, I'm getting my feet. Like,
Like I said, no, you're not.
there you are.
Oh, he's back.
Having
I
fun.
don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna roll on D&D
Did it
Beyond.
restart again?
Yep.
Damn.
It had
So-
3 different fucking things on it.
2%.
Alright, so... Alright, Akir, go ahead and finish your checks, and then we'll finish the cart checks.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. All right. So then. Yeah. And then I'll do fucking. Woo. Oh.
Hey, you at least get that +1.
Yeah. Let's see. 13 plus 21 plus 9 plus 2 divided by 3 is 15. That is 4%. I'm up to 20. I'm up to 48. One more, and I can start doing these things without having to waste spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Please be 2%. I think it's at least 2%. So yeah,
Yes,
while you guys are in the junkyard doing your building thing, I'll just sort of in the background being like, twin spell.
All you hear is a combination of Francis like really working like with the blowtorch and everything like obviously it's not a blowtorch, but what I'm picturing is like in an auto shop with a blowtorch, and you're doing that, or someone's doing the thing where like he does the welding helmet, someone puts a black screen in front of the welding helmet and he can't see, then he picks it up, moves it out of the way, just kind of like sits there. He's like, what the hell? Kind of double checks it, puts it down, starts to weld, puts it right back in his thing in front of him again.
All right. Well,
You know?
I now have one of my meta magic options.
Cool.
Nice.
Alrighty then. So day 2 of
It's 3 days of this, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, 3 days of training if you want to get that out of the way and get your 50%.
I will be doing that. I'm currently doing that at the moment.
I guess I have a new feat.
She's doing on
Yeah,
beyond.
I am.
Alright, so this is my I'm gonna
Doing my
use
best.
that point on that. Shit. Alright, 15's not bad.
I mean, no, it's still better.
Because I get to do a lucky coin each day.
So
So Gallon, you need to do your
Boom.
someone.
So no, so you did 2, so that was a 15 and a 23 on day 2. And then this is day 3.
Woo!
Yo.
Oh, okay.
Looks
So that's what you meant.
Day 3 when you're making it look good as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not me forgetting what I rolled, so I'm just gonna re-roll the fucking Constitution. Oh, that's good.
Thank God Enhanced Ability is a second level spell, so I can just fucking upcast it if I need to for us.
I'm gonna add these fucking sheets to my phone.
You do that.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, because I may just have to roll fucking regular dice.
14 plus 13 plus 22 equals divided by 3.
So so at the end of day 3, when you guys are doing the finishing touches, I approach and sort of put a hand on my hip. That looks good. Looks really good.
That boulder? That's a nice boulder.
You know, Francis is just up there with his father's gigantic ass wrench that's about the size of his arm, and just like really giving it like one like final torque on the wheel. Yeah. And you thought it was gonna look any different? Gah.
To be honest, given the
I need
time
3%, guys. 3%.
To be honest, given the time frame, I did believe I might be a little beyond you. Usually these things take like weeks to make.
God damn.
Yeah, and if it was gonna take me weeks, I would have said weeks.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Good at what we do. Take a compliment, Francis.
Yep. So question. So how much? So did they charge me for the scrap?
They can. At most, it would be like 5 gold to utilize the fucked up carts.
Yeah, it's like 5
right,
gold and this entire playland is yours.
Yep.
It's
So,
like paying
5
20
gold
bucks
for-
to a junkyard guy.
Yep. You know, and so I just need to make sure, because the last thing I want is to piss off a Durgar. Secondly,
Yeah.
how are we able to get a hold of 4 beasts of burden?
Not there. They have like 1 Auroch and 2 donkeys.
I can make everything at normal now. At
So what we
50%.
can do is we can take the. Can we? Sorry, you were cutting out. So what's available for purchase?
A Auroch or 2 donkeys.
Birds? Are you saying rocks?
Rock.
They're like a super yak.
Oh, okay. I kept hearing rocks, and I was like, come again?
To be fair, the Auroch does look like a noble beast of burden.
Yeah. So what I'll go ahead and do with that natural 30 is readjust it so we can get the Urog, have it lead the second cart with the 2 yaks, and we'll have Butch and a donkey take the
Either the Orok or the 2 donkeys.
Yeah, we're taking
or the
Orok.
2 donkeys.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll take the Orok, and we'll just have to have Butch take on the original wagon by itself. Can we get both?
That's what they gave you. Because they still have to,
that's what they gave us.
like, those are your 2 options. It's take it or leave it. Like, they need
All right, so yeah,
they
no,
need
I'll-
to have beasts of burden. If they have the Orok, they can do a lot of, like, heavy shit quickly. If they have the 2 donkeys, they can do things slower, but more of them.
Mhm.
So you have to either take the Orok or leave the Orok and take the donkeys. So that's what you
So
got.
the Orok or the donkeys.
Yep.
All right, so I'll take the Orok.
Yeah, honestly, I'm trying to find the Orok character sheet. I don't know what CR it is.
It's CR2.
Oh, that's why. I thought it was lower. There it is.
Can the Orok do the fancy fake cart by itself?
With a strength of 20 and a card level.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a large creature with a carrying capacity of 20, so it can carry as much as Yenrik can right now.
Yeah, because beasts of burden can carry 4 times what
And then the cart allows them to carry an additional 4 times.
All right, so the Orok just for the because that's fancy as heck. One big old gigantic piece of burden for 1 cart that's already kind of like armored and looks, pretty pretty armored up, like it would have valuables.
The Orok will not be 5 gold.
Yeah, well,
How much for the Orok?
If we make like emergency release hatch on the thing, when we get jumped, we can release the Orok and have it and allow it to escape with us.
We'll probably that's easy.
Yeah, the Orok is going to be 85 gold pieces.
Oh my god!
Wow,
85?
It was a good thing someone just got rich.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can sneeze that out and still be fine. So I'll do 8 platinum and 5. So 85, right?
85 for Orok.
We can't let them touch Francis. They'll rob him blind. They're gonna rob him blind. And murder him.
And then rob him again.
Yeah, no, they're gonna bring him back to life, rob him again.
They don't know how much money I have. They just see that I'm able to afford that without thinking about it.
Then they're gonna rob you.
To give you like more information about, because you rolled very high for the cave goblins, they do have a climb speed.
Oh, that's terrifying.
It's not as fast. It's 20 feet compared to, what they usually can
They're
run.
like jumping squirrels through a forest, but there's no forest, so we should be fine. But they will dive bomb us as an ambush probably.
Cool,
That's
can't
fine.
wait to shoot one out of the sky.
That's fine. Just make sure the decoy cart is traveling behind us.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no. So I'll go ahead and get the Orog, and we'll get everything set up. So the wagons looks good.
Yeah, it looks serviceable. Yeah, it's fine. Rolls well.
Does Quill have Longstrider?
Yes, I also have Longstrider.
Can we ask Quill to make?
I need to cast it on somebody.
Can we have Quill make all of his spell scrolls, all of his additional spell scrolls, for the next few days to be all Longstrider? We give it to Gallon, who operates the second cart. That way, if something happens, Gallon can just get the fuck out of there.
He can have up to 3 scrolls daily.
Yeah, so we'll just have all 3 of those be Longstrider and give them to Gallon every day.
So, Longstrider is bonus action dash, just remembering correctly, right?
No, it's
No,
10,
that's
It's 10 extra feet?
yeah, to your overall movement.
Mhm.
Fucking sick.
Yeah.
I have a
so
question.
with
If
your-
I cast Longstrider on him and then Quill, he uses that, does
No,
it now
no, it
become
does-
20 feet?
it does not stack. No.
It doesn't stack.
Well, that's just rude.
But my channel divinity does increase my movement speed by 10 feet, so that's cool.
And also your dual hand horse allows you to move fast, so Galen's a good
Only
option.
towards an enemy. Only towards an enemy.
We're enemies for that instance. Now,
Throw Akira as far as you possibly can.
But that's still 50. That's 55 movement speed on the ground. But then you got the dash. So I'm moving one. Well, I'm moving 120 per dash.
yeah.
Oh,
so
how much for the boxes, by the way? Or is that included in the 5 gold?
That was a separate 5 gold.
No, it's a separate 5 gold. Okay.
Yeah,
I
then we
paid
just
for
felt-
everything else. What did you fucking get?
What, 5 gold?
I learned how to cast 2 spells
Yeah,
at the
5
same
gold for the
time.
boxes.
I already paid 5 gold.
I'll pay 5 gold, I
I
guess.
already did it.
Oh.
See, I don't have.
Does
gold.
Warcaster have a half feet?
I have plant. Warcaster has like a third feet.
Okay.
So you get the
Warcaster-
first. So you get like the first one at 33%.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have
Right
50%, so
Right now, you have
Whatever the-
advantage on con saves to maintain concentration on your spell.
yeah.
And then at 66%,
Amazing.
at 66%, you can wield a shield.
I don't want
Dual
that.
wield. That's what Warcaster does. So at 66%, you get a shield, or you can dual wield weapons, and then be able to cast spells at the same time.
I don't need to dual wield. I just need the con save
So why are you going Warcaster?
because of the con save.
Here's the thing: warlocks, you naturally get the advantage on con saves for saving throws via one of your invocations.
I'm not changing any of them.
You get another one later.
I don't.
You can do Eldritch Adept,
I already have that.
and you can do it multiple times.
Yes,
Oh.
you select Eldritch Adept multiple times.
No, I'm doing Warcaster.
But you don't use half their shit.
I
And
can if I want to.
yeah, the other bonus is that you can cast a spell as attack of opportunity instead of
That's
just.
what I want.
But the thing is, it has to be a melee spell.
I have those.
Because range attacks don't get attack opportunities.
I have melee spells.
Oh, alright.
I can figure it
know
out.
what? Yeah, you know what? It's your character. Just giving you advice.
I just don't need a shield.
Just advice. It's better to do it the other way if all you're looking for is the advantage.
I mean, I also want to cast spells, but
Nothing. Whatever.
Yeah. So, we're ready to go?
yes.
Yes, we're ready to begin the journey.
Okay.
Gallon load up the rock-filled boxes.
It's not gonna be me. That's for sure.
Like, can I do that last day of training?
Yep. You get strunk.
He lifts boxes over and over again.
I can now control it.
Okay, so Gallon, if we get ambushed, your task is to get the Auroch out of there.
Gotcha.
We want that thing alive.
Alright.
Because imagine if we replace our yaks with that, and then we armored it and shit. God, it'd be great.
That would be nice.
Yeah, so we go ahead and start traveling the long way.
Alright.
Are you here, Lycan? Are we able to travel on the map for you, so you know where we're going?
I'm here for now.
All right, Francis, you're driving, so you move the Vickery to the hexes that we're going to.
This one. What?
We're going that.
Oh.
Oh, you need an alt. All right, we move 1 hex that way. Does anything happen?
Nothing happens.
Okay. I'm also going to mark days for training, so that's 1 day of training.
2. Stop me when something happens. 3.
You're good.
Okay.
4.
4.
5.
You're good.
At any point in time, do we see the stone giant?
Apparently, that was a little while back.
Okay.
So
6. I think it was right here.
at
Is where
that point,
Mhm.
you start hearing whispers from the wood, like from crevices.
Joke's on you. I have no one that loves me.
Like you hear the yelping of help.
I mean, it might not be
Yeah.
a trap.
Yeah, no, it's a trap.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know
Dwarvish.
that. Since when do dragons speak Dwarvish?
I don't know Dwarvish, so I can't understand that.
Since when is there a dragon that exists that your lord doesn't know about?
I don't know. I cast message into sound. Be ye friend or foe?
Hell, I broke my leg.
They said they broke their leg.
I don't believe them.
We
Tell them to
kill
get up and
goblins.
walk.
I cast message at her again. We are dubious to trust you because of the rumors of goblins attacking us. Do you have any assurance that you will not try to attack us when we arrive?
I can't give you proof. I'm hurt.
That's a no.
You know what? I'm gonna go check on it.
Go ahead
No.
and do one of those rolls.
You can roll an insight with disadvantage.
I will be rolling an insight with disadvantage.
I think only
Here
here
is the
gets that.
only one that can do
Oh.
6. So you're trustworthy to me.
Oh my god.
it. Gallon, because you hear the noise, you can hear perception and see if you can. If you are able to hear it, I will let you roll an insight as well at disadvantage.
Me?
Gallon.
Oh.
Akir does hop off the back of the cart and begin walking that way, though.
Natural
Akir!
20.
You hear the voice. Okay? With that, I will give you a straight roll on insight.
Sorry, guys, but there's someone that truly needs help. I can't just leave him there.
Okay. The insight you get, it is a person's voice, but there is something wrong with it. It's not that of an echo, it's distorted slightly. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, we're just listening.
Yeah, just waiting for him to do something.
Akira, I don't think it is a person that needs help. It sounds off. It's, I don't know, but I don't think it's actually a person. Trust me, I would be the first to run in.
But you hesitated. Are you really Gallon or another operation?
I'm down.
Cast message as a person. So, resident whatever says that your voice is bullcrap. We can hear through the illusion. So, are you going to charge out and attack us, or are we going to just leave?
You get no response.
Oh, good. They
Actually-
stopped replying.
It's not the fact that it stopped replying. You didn't get anyone.
Ah, good. Whoever it was is probably dead now because the message never reached.
Huh.
Fine. I'll walk
And
back.
obviously their leg wasn't broken.
Or they died. I walk back. I walk back to the cart and sit in it. All right,
Well,
Francis.
our 5 seconds to the side wouldn't have been enough for us to get there.
Yep, true enough. All right, Francis.
With that
Ambush on us.
natural 20 perception, you heard the slight carving of stone.
So, oh god, I hear it right now.
You heard the slight carving of stone.
Guys, I heard stone being carved.
Oh, great. Now we're being watched. Alright. Everyone gather around. Just preemptive.
We only have 2 wagons. It's not like we can circle them.
Hold on a second. Don't worry. My thing will get to you. That's the first one, and that's the second one for the back. All of us have 9 temp HP holding on to it. I have my turret, and I'm putting Palmer on Gallon's shoulder.
As you move on, nothing happens.
Can we make mark of that X?
Yeah, you can use a paint tool.
Yeah, I'll wait for the thing to move, but I will mark that a hex.
So we have to go this way now.
And the entire time we're traveling now, I'm playing my lute, but I am performing a counter charm, just in case something happens.
All right.
That was my best job.
That is.
And what's about that one over there? Noel. Look at this guy.
I did my best.
Look at that guy over there, lost in the ocean.
I don't know how that happened.
He's going to die out there.
I guess it will.
Fuck that guy. What in particular?
So we moved forward another hex. Anything happen?
This is where the entrance to the road is. You move through. You see various small caravans coming through. They're doing checks, doing check-ins. It's currently daytime when you get in there. So the dwarves are currently on watch.
Do they let us in, or they stop us at the gate?
They ask if you have anything to declare. What's your purpose here? Blah 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 blah.
The standard fare.
We're hiring mercenaries to kill a dragon or something, and we need to send a letter.
Okay. Do you have a guild?
Adventurers of Ingford.
Yeah.
I don't think you got any of them.
The gnome has the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Gallon pulls out his own paperwork.
All right. Paperwork checks out. Ready to go? Welcome to Bandar.
Thank you.
So, the way I'm thinking, Francis Gallon, you go to the Mercenaries Guild. I'll go as Holson to send off her letter or something.
Yeah, just in the package.
All right.
And then we'll meet up, and I look around. Do I see any tavern by this entrance?
Instantaneously, yes.
We'll stop over at that tavern. We'll meet up after our business is done, yes?
I would like the name of that tavern, because that's where they're going to deliver my shit.
Okay. The name of the tavern is going to be the Hollow Coin.
Okay. I go and get both wagons checked in, along with beasts of burden, which is now 4. 3 with one big son of a bitch.
Yep, one big son of a bitch.
Who I've started calling Barney.
Oh. The best way I could describe what he sounds like is a fucking Pokemon.
I imagine kind of sounds like
I've been picturing a mammal swine the entire time.
I was imagining he kind of sounds like Siren Head. Boop, 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 boop.
What were you imagining sounded like that?
The Auroch.
That's a disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, very.
Well, so is the Auroch. Have you seen it?
It's fairly normal. It's just a fucking dire buffalo.
It has a massive rock-like tumor growing out of his forehead.
Those are horns.
A forehead.
Yeah.
Not the horns. The
That's
Rock.
also a horn.
Rhinos. Checkmate.
Rhinos don't exist in this world. They're all Aurochs now.
No, there's rhinos.
They're little rhinos compared to this Auroch.
You ever see a dino rhino?
No, but apparently there's a dire version of every animal in existence.
Goddamn, better believe there is.
How long until we run into a dire hamster?
You think you haven't? You just haven't been paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I asked for permission, or not permission. I asked for directions towards the post office so Holson and I can get her business taken care of.
Easy enough. They give you like the undermail. Post office. They have couriers coming out.
I will send what half of 700 is like 350.
Correct.
Yep.
I'll put it in a box. Like I'm gonna double pack it essentially. I will have it in a bag that's tied pretty tightly. Then I'll put it in a little box to put it in the box.
What Francis does whenever he sends it to the kids in what's the new place? I keep forgetting the new place. Castaway. Is he'll like stack them like stack and then cover the outside with like a layer of clay so they stay one solid bit.
And so whoever's delivering it don't hear the jingle of coins.
I will take.
So you need to put some packaging in there.
Yeah, well, obviously I'm going to put packaging in there, but I'm just going to double box it as well.
Okay, do you want to have the express package or do you want normal mail?
How long is normal mail?
It's going to take,
a month.
Oh, fuck
couple weeks.
that. Fuck that. How long is express?
Express. Still going to be a few weeks, but not 4.
Like 2?
Like 2. Yeah.
Hold on, do you know what? Do you have the address we're sending it to?
Yeah, of course. It's on the business card. How long does it take to get to this address?
That will take a month. Express. That will take 2 months, not express.
Looks like we're paying for express.
Looks like
Express comes with, a professional mail agent assistant.
And do you have the teleportation mail?
So what goes on is we take it to Ingford, they teleport, they go over to this place, and they walk. Or ride, technically.
So you're better off, honestly, waiting until we get back to Ingford.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till we get back to Ingford. I'll just be stupid until then.
Yeah, currently our teleportation circle is inactive at this moment.
I can't send into our lady. Postponing sending the gold to you. We need to return to Ingford first. Do you still have the item for sale?
Yes, I can
Make
still
it.
make it.
Yeah, it has to be handmade.
Guys.
Hmm?
Holson. And I'm not sure if Holson would think of this. You decide if she would. Francis has a direct line to Ingford and a bank account that can cover the cost as long as you pay him back.
I have the money right here in my pocket.
I know, but he has the money over there in Ingford ready to send.
Yeah, but she's not going to think about that until she talks to the group and be like, well, I tried to send mail. The teleportation circle's down.
Is there any other business you want to take care of here, Holson?
Her library?
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to look up a book about a dragon.
I will go with you to the library.
Yeah, I'd like to use my keen eyes of searching and find a book about the different types of dragons. As many different types of dragons as I could possibly get my hands on.
Believe it or not, the Monster Hunter is also coming to the library.
Oh boy!
So that just leaves Francis and Bellows to go. Okay, fine.
We'll meet up there later. Actually, yeah, no, you need to go with Francis first, and then you can come to the library whenever you finish hiring mercenaries. Because we need you.
Alright.
We need your help picking out the ones that look like they can actually handle the goddamn job.
Yeah, Holtz is just gonna pick people. Holtz is not your best bet.
Yeah, Monster Hunter knows what it takes to hunt monsters. So we kind of
be
there.
there.
There's also going to be a process. Like, today we're going to send out a notice. Tomorrow is when we're going to be talking to people.
Yeah.
So, Francis can take care of getting the notice ready. You just need to be ready tomorrow.
Then I will do that.
And join us at the library.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to the library, you see Holston's like nose in a book, and he hears like reading a pop-up book.
You also see me like hovering my little like eye that I have on like different words to find like acid and different types of environments and like those types of things.
And of course, I enhance ability you.
Oh, good. I'm very smart.
All right. So you're looking for acid in particular?
I just want to know like dragons that do like an acid spray instead of like maybe like an like from what the kind of damage that
Right,
he was
Galen,
describing to me.
Galen,
So
do you need
things
help
like that.
researching?
Any dragons of this area that are known? Any dragons that can do weird whisper shit?
Gonna tell you right now. You ain't gonna find what this thing is doing all at once.
No.
And I also imagine you're not going to find it here, of all places.
You do find a type of cave dragon that's a deep dragon, but it doesn't do any of this. It does spew acid, but it is completely blind and feral. No.
I can work with feral, and I can work with acid.
Yeah.
Because you can
that's-
grant sight to things.
Yeah, it's a. I'll even show you a picture of what this thing is.
Yeah, I would love a picture.
Hey, Galen, do you need help researching? Whatever it is you're here to research.
Yeah. And I'm...
All right, I'm going to upcast enhance ability intelligence so I can cast on 2 people, and boom, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you have advantage on intelligence checks. And then I'm going to go back to reading my puppet book of phobias.
Okay. As you do. Kobold Press. I'm going to get my physical book so I can know which one it is.
Are you not going to use the deep dragon from Fishband?
This one's literally a deep cave dragon that's blind.
Yes.
That's orange.
I mean,
Oh, it's orange?
I mean, the ancient
It
deep
can't
dragon.
tell because it's blind.
I mean, the ancient deep dragon. It has a little bit of orange on it, but it has nightmare breath.
Yeah. I don't know what nightmare breath is, but it sounds bad.
You ever have someone just like breathe at you and suddenly you're goddamn having nightmares?
Yes.
Really? Who do you know like that in real life?
Many people. Many people.
Nope, not that one. Pretty sure it's this one. Here it is.
I think the deep dragon looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna send a picture from the book. I don't want to open too fucking crazy. And
so friendly.
You ever see like a dragon with an upside down mouth?
Ever seen a tiger with backwards hands?
Yeah, it's weird.
Maybe. Maybe
what
I
you get.
have. Oh. I don't like this shit.
His is more terrifying than mine.
Yeah. The other one was kind of cute. What do I know about this besides it's blind?
And
Also, it has more than 4 legs, so maybe it's not a Kier's thing.
Well, it's
No.
using its prominent wings to move like a gorilla, but it does.
yeah, those aren't legs.
They could be. You don't know.
I do know because we were just told.
Yeah. So, this thing, luckily the ones that they found and killed, this is called a cave dragon. They weren't super fucking... What's the word? They weren't of an age that they were going to be extremely fucking deadly. They were younger, but they do know about the large ones. Well, first of all,
It's very
It has-
dangerous to on site.
it has Earth Glide with a climb of
Very
40 and a
dangerous
speed of 40.
Still on site.
Yeah.
Tremor sense, more likely.
It has an aura of darkness that surrounds it.
So how
This
does it know what it
darkness
looks
prevents... Because they killed it and it stops when it's dead.
like?
So that's why they made the educated guess that it walks on its wings.
And also, the only one that's allowed to do this is the adult version. Darkness aura. Adult or older cave dragons can generate an aura of darkness that fills the space surrounding it, 20 feet.
Good news. If you have Devil Sight, you're immune to that.
I don't.
Blind sight and true sight function normally. Activating or deactivating the aura is a bonus action.
You turn it off.
Are there any other dragons that give off similar, like, that are a little bit more like, it's like feral is feral, not necessarily sadistic, but like, are there any other types of dragons that would give off like a more sadistic vibe that can see?
Are you also looking for these, Gallon? Could
Yeah, are you
roll
also
too?
looking for these?
Could you roll too?
I was gonna be looking for the possible whisperings and stuff like that, like what
Yeah.
like stones and stuff. I think that's stone carving.
Well, that's something.
I'm
That's
gonna
on
be
my
looking
list, so
those things, so I'm gonna do that.
I'm just here. As
I'm just looking for dragon mixes.
17. Don't forget, you guys can always ask for my. You guys can always ask for my inspiration because recharges are in short rest.
I have a little thing that I can use to help me find the exact word that I need.
I mean,
So-
my dumb self. I could use that.
I mean, I'm not that smart, but it certainly helps.
All right. Well, here and inspire both of you, saying you're doing a good job. That don't look up for my book. Damn.
18.
They're shadow dragons,
I like those. Shadow dragons are one of my favorites.
and also different types of drakes that are, and wyverns that are sadistic.
What do shadow dragons do? You don't have to give me the whole list, but like things that would like match up. Any of the things that would match up a little bit to what
They
this
like to
dragon has been.
They like to decorate.
For whole center me.
Uh, technically, those two cross paths because they're able to mentally push out something. But what you heard
It's
was
physical.
a physical voice. Yeah, shadow dragons are able to push out mentally a voice. There's also talks of the purple dragon. They haven't found one, but they know that they got close.
Dragon?
Purple dragon is a psionic dragon.
Maybe of amethyst color. Who knows?
No, it's not a gem. It's actually purple.
How dare you?
This is what happens when you assume.
Nice.
So, Shadow Dragon does voices internally.
Yep. They also are able to bend shadows to their will. They do not go outside.
Okay.
Especially during the day.
So
Yep.
immediately cross off.
Yeah. Specifically, a shadow dragon or shadow drake has a thing called a Stygian breath. It's a frigid black mist that
The people
they can
that
blow
kill
out.
come back.
Hmm?
Yeah, the people who die by that breath, they rise as shades of shadows.
Mm-hmm.
And that means you can sap all your strength, Galen.
Did
Mm.
they say anything weird about the purple dragon that would kind of, besides psionic?
Purple dragons are sadistic, but also are able to communicate and work out deals. They're sadistic in the manner of like toying with their food, but not to the point of evisceration.
Actually, I have an idea. While they're reading and sharing this information, I actually like to ask Epoch about his opinion on this. He's a
Alright.
servant. He's a servant of a strange star dragon who, until recently, has been thought to not exist.
Go ahead and roll charisma so you can talk to him.
Just plain charisma.
Just playing charisma.
22.
22. He apparates in your sight. He doesn't apparate for everyone else.
Okay, because that'd be shocking.
Yeah, no, I can see him, but he speaks with my mouth at the same time I speak.
Yep. In two different voices. It's real unsettling.
So I just I'm sitting next to both of them. I was like, "All right, Epoch, any opinions on this type of dragon?"
Yeah, there wouldn't be a void dragon.
A void dragon. You
What's
say.
a void dragon?
Void dragon is that of an entity that takes the energies of the void and twists itself.
Oh, here. I reached my hand out so Holson and Gallon can grab my hand so they can see him and talk to him without being out loud.
I will look at my book, but hold Akir's hand.
A void dragon would not be here. The devastation will be a lot greater.
A void dragon's usually purple in color.
Some of them have essences of starlight. They would be a range of purples and dark shadows and aberrant browns and reds. Some pitch or black. This place would not be able to hold a solar dragon.
What type?
Solar.
One more time. I think you're saying Sumar?
Solar.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, I was
The
confused with Sumar.
The great worms that lie on the suns.
Feels too close to them.
They also are very huge.
So if dragons work in groups of 5, that is 3 of the 5 dragon types of the star dragon. Or cosmic dragons?
Planetary dragon.
What are the other 2 options?
None that I have seen. I only know what My mistress knows. There was the Sun Eater, which was a dangerous creature.
It sounds like it. We need that. Very well. Can you give Wholesome Cat key phrases to look up during her research? To give her an edge in trying to find information.
If it's dwarves, they're not going to have any.
Yeah. Can I also talk to him, or is it just you?
You can talk to him.
Yeah, as long as you're in physical contact with me, you can see him and hear him too.
I'll bring up. What about if dragons, how often do, dragons mix their colors?
There are times where there is a twist, different shades. Dragon lineage is potent, but there are times where there are mutations.
The way I understand it is if two dragon bloods are vying for one creature, they would rather kill it than give up their claim.
There is also a myriad of people that have tried to make dragons, but there's also a myriad of gods on this plane that has risen. There is a distinction, though. Some creatures rise up with the blood of dragons, or are not full dragons to the extent of a red, chromatic metallic elemental. They are not of that same breed. They are what we call lung dragons or demi-dragons. Creature you have faced would be considered a demi-dragon. The unsettling visage of this not Jabberwock. That is not a true dragon. That is an amalgamation of fey energies mixed into dragon form. This creature, I do not know of anything that does this. It may be a migrated breed, or one that sleeps for a long time.
It could also be one of those altar dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking.
Whatever it is vicious, sadistic, cunning, and has a myriad of things to enjoy the hunt.
What is your recommendation when it comes to dealing with this creature?
Make multiple targets. Heal yourselves. And possibly use magic.
Oh, good. Everyone is magical here.
Most dragons have a sense of magic about them, but this seems to be more personal. That's all I can say.
Wise words, Epoch. Does anybody else have any more questions for him before he returns?
I don't.
Galen?
None that I can think of.
Very well. Thank you very much, Epoch. I'll call upon you next time we desire a chat.
Agreed. He does look better. He doesn't look super fucked up.
Yeah, his armor is slowly beginning to reform.
Mm-hmm.
I'll not hold hands with her anymore. But
they're so soft. I moisturize.
She doesn't hold hands. My idea is that maybe this purple dragon catch sight. Maybe a red with a cave dragon, and being feral and sadistic, probably would understand why it wants to rip and kind of roll around in the bowl.
I cast sending to Francis. When you're done, can you meet us in the library? Okay, I'm gonna take this as a no.
Absolutely not.
Francis will go, why don't you just meet me where I'm at?
I can't answer that because I got no more sending.
Haha!
Oh, well, I guess I use my Pearl of Power to get another sending. And then send it back to him. We're doing research on this dragon. Epoch says that there's no known information about it and the material plane, or at least known to these dwarves. Which means we have a very big issue. If we want to hire mercenaries, we need information. That's a lot more than 25 words. Epoch says nothing known about dragons or for dwarves. Need information to hire people.
Then why are you at the library still?
I can't answer that. Just get over here.
Yeah, no. I don't even know what I did while we were waiting. Francis will go over once he's done setting up.
Yeah, I think you're writing a notice to adventurers.
Yeah. So they tell you that they tell you that they have a list of reserve adventurers right now that don't have jobs. They have a list of that right now.
All right.
I'm gonna roll for how many they have.
What is it? Is it a D4? A D6?
It's a D4 for gold.
Ooh.
It's a D8 for silver.
At least there's going to be one gold adventurer ready. At least one.
And then I get to pick if it's, what is it called? Spellcaster, Gish, or Marshal.
Go for the Gish.
There is 1 gold and 5 silver.
Well, we wanted to hire four people so we can make an even 10 split.
But
And now I will roll. So 1 is going to be 1 and 2 are going to be Marshal. 3 is going to be Gish. 4 is going to be Mage.
Honestly, I'm hoping the gold is Marshal, because Marshal people fucking hurt.
They do.
Yeah. So it's a 2. So it's a Marshal.
Yeah. And then we get 1 Gish and 3 spellcasters.
So let's see.
For the golds.
1. So that's one Marshal for. That's the only the only gold is a Marshal.
Right, I misspoke. I meant silver.
Yeah, and then you have 5 silver, which I will roll for that. So, there's a Gish. Please write this down.
Yeah, you won't remember. I know I
Yeah, my computer's fucking up.
Gold. Marshal. Silver. Gish 1. Okay, what?
There are 3 Gish, 1 Marshal.
3 Gish, 1 Marshal. 1 spellcaster?
1 spellcaster.
Okay, got it.
Okay. I'm gonna roll again to see what type of spellcaster.
And what type of
Arcane or...
marshal? And what type of marshals?
There is 1 arcane spellcaster.
Okay. That means he has decent damage output or defense, but no healing.
Yeah. I can roll again to see about what their focus is. either damage or defense or utility.
Francis, do you want him to roll again?
I'm good.
Is a spellcaster an option for us?
The spellcaster is one of the silver.
Or are you going to stick with the Marshal and Gish?
I mean, what's the gold again?
Marshal.
It's Marshal.
I want the gold, and then
What type of Marshal, by the way? Is it sword and shield, two-handed archery?
I'm gonna say because it's a dwarven and Duragar, it's probably gonna be sword and board.
All right.
But I could roll randomly if you want.
How do you feel?
whichever's easier for you, it's fine. Sword and board wouldn't be a bad thing.
High AC, definitely, but don't know how about the saving throws. Sword and board works.
Sword and board? Okay. I'm going to roll for the spellcasters to see if he's offense, defense, or utility. So 1 and 2, offense, 3, 4.
With Francis and I, we don't need a utility, so let's hope against that.
Okay. But yeah, we're gonna see what it is. So it is a 5. So it's utility.
Okay. Okay. So we got 3 Gish, 1 Marshal, an Arcane Utility, and gold is Marshal, Sword, and Board.
So I'll explain to the guild the situation, and we'll go ahead and get the gold and 3. Does the gold come with the group, or is it a solo?
It's a solo.
We'll request the gold, and then the 3 Gish.
Okay.
You want to do the 3 Gish?
Does that sound good?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Because Gish
Because
can
then
be good all around.
Then that way we can, yeah. Because we already have Gallon and Bellows, right?
Yeah, for Marshal. You have you and me for utility.
Huh?
We have you and me for utility.
Yep.
Hulson for range magic.
Mm-hmm. And
I
the
hit
Gish
things.
You hit things hard.
And the 3 Gish, I'm pretty sure at least one of them will have, at least most of them will have at least ranged options, which means we can constantly keep pressure on whatever we're fighting. So yeah. So we'll go ahead and see if they're interested in the job.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a no, find some unknown dragon xenotype.
Okay. The gold's all in. Like, that's a quick message.
Mm-hmm.
The Gish will be... so you want the 2 or 3 Gish?
We're hoping all 3 Gish.
We're hoping for all 3 Gish. If one of them doesn't go, we'll go for the last Marshal. If they don't want it, we'll take the utility. You can't have too much utility.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Give me...
That utility is definitely a last pick, though.
Yeah. Give me a second to figure out if they want to take the job or not, because unknown dragon xenotype increases
danger.
Danger. So.
But they also get 400 gold.
So that one will do it. That one will not do it, and that one will not do it.
All right, 1 hireable.
I was rolling a d20. They had to get a 10 or above. First one got a 14. Second one got a 5. Third one got a 2.
What about the Silver Marshal?
Silver Marshal.
Is he willing?
11. So he's willing.
All right. And what about the last utility? Since we want to even it out at 10.
17.
So yes.
So, hella willing.
Unfortunately,
no one picks me.
No, why does nobody want me? I mean, yeah. I feel like that spellcaster's not going to be doing too well at the end of this fight, but hey, whatever.
Mhm.
And then I imagine throughout the week, like, you can roll under race and...
If they're a cleric, I'm gonna laugh.
Oh, who the fuck do you? All right, we're gonna have a problem here. That's my sugar daddy.
No, he's. No, you'll just have to live with the fact that you're just a side piece.
Oh,
No.
yep.
Yeah, you guys are exactly what we were looking for. Willing.
All right. Do. I fucking.
Got it. Fucking hate that I laugh. Especially the really dumb ones. Yep.
Oh.
There were 4 people that were willing to go.
Who were they?
Which is dope. Wait, is it a dwarf or a Duragar?
It will be. It will be like a dwarf.
Yeah, but one of them can go big. And that's no. I know.
He can only upcast
Quill,
to
hey,
level.
Quill.
He can't upcast. He
Quill,
doesn't have level 3 spells.
you're probably gonna be using Enlarge on me this fight, buddy.
Oh, that's fine. He'll do that. Okay, who's the arcane utility caster? Who's the Gish?
We don't know
What
yet.
kind of Gish?
We'll figure. Those will be figured out.
Okay, I just want to know what kind of
have-
Gish so that I know what to prepare.
I love this fucking book. The complete NPC gives me fucking sheets for generalized people. Do.
Give us a Kobold Echo Knight? Yes. Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait, Eldritch Knight. Ish. Right.
Alright. So, the Gish, I will tell you right now, is a Tier 2 Thunder Knight.
Thunder Knight.
I'm intrigued.
Mm-hmm. So, give me 1 second to just cut this sheet so I could show you what you got going on. It will not be a tier 2. That's not what that is. It says an 8th level caster. Yeah, that's... no.
A little bit above us. It's 2 levels.
No,
They would-
8th level as in, like, they can cast 8th level spells.
No,
Or just eight-
like,
Oh.
they're at the 8th level of spellcasting.
Okay.
For they only
Walleyes.
have. It's weird.
Oh, the Gish.
So
not
they're a
for
great
example?
sword user. Yeah. So the only issue I have is they have a better to hit than y'all. And they do more damage than y'all. Yeah, this sheet, I'm going to tweak two things. First of all, the Gish is going to be a Durgar.
Deep Dwarf.
Yep. Yeah, they can cast 2 second-level spells. That's their natural thing, yeah. But they have Gust of Wind and Misty Step. First level spells, Featherfall, Shield, Thunder Wave, and Protection from Good and Evil.
It's nice.
It's an unknown dragon. Mm-hmm.
I think it's the fact that it's unknown and murdering literally everybody in its path.
Yeah, if it was like...
No.
Oh my god.
Don't like that.
Work harder, I'm gonna cut off the extra flesh from your ears.
So I'll give you
Jokes
guys
on
the
you.
sheet.
I don't have any extra flesh.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
No,
you guys the
yours.
sheet, and I'm gonna tell you the changes.
Alright.
Okay. First of all,
I had-
it does not get to use D8s for its great sword damage rolls. Fuck you.
D8s for greatsword, it should be D6s.
Yeah, it says right here, Great Weapon Fighting Thunder Knight uses D8s for great sword damage. Fuck you. No, it doesn't.
2D8s? Not even.
Yeah.
Alright, fuck
If
it.
he dies, I'm stealing his sword!
Yenric's next upgrade. He can deal D8s when he makes a fucking two-handed weapon of his whatever.
Yeah.
Who just mysteriously dies from unknown causes.
Yeah, it's just like, you got a big hole in his neck now, but whatever.
Listen, I'm willing to give up my oath for 2d8 greatsword.
Hey, guess what? It's not 2D8. Fuck this guy.
You're right. It's 3D8.
So, 60 HP, 18 AC,
Did you
great
say
sword
six-
user.
Did you say 6 HP?
60. It's right there.
Okay, I thought you... Look, do we got the fucking 1d4 with
He's
Asmar?
like- It's a glass cannon, you know?
Yeah. You ever seen a glass cannon? Fucking there it is.
Literal, apparently.
Glass bones, paper skin.
Every morning I break my legs, and every evening I break my arms.
Yeah, and he's to hit is a +7, not a +8. His strength will be fucking 18. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh, this just went hella silent. I was like, all alone again?
Yeah, just waiting for you.
I was yawning. Honestly, I was trying to keep it as quiet as possible, and then everybody also stopped talking. I was like, oh.
I'm just wondering, should I be writing this down? Because I'm just only writing down their class and race.
Oh, I'm not writing a single thing down.
Oh yeah, no, I think he said he wanted you to write it down.
Oh, no. Write down, like, what they were. I didn't know you want to write down, like, their class.
The changes, I know that.
Their entire character sheet.
Well, I have the stat block there, so you can look at it. So that's the Gish. You have a full-on... What is it called? Gold tier... what is it called?
Thunderdome. I don't know.
Fighter.
She's a plane fighter. He's a champion.
Fighters can fuck things up, though.
I know.
Oh yeah, they can.
Do you know how aggravating that was? That was early on. Looking for Spire pulling out the same DPS as he does at level 5 as he does at level 9. Except now it's worse.
Battlemaster.
Battle Masters are great, man. Love them.
Did you see fucking fighters in that 5.5e? Oh my god, it's so good. It makes battle maneuvers a part of it, and the fighter actually gets like superiority die at leveling up with them. It starts as a D6.
All I want is more melee options, because just I swing my sword is kind of boring. I would like, hey, I want to do, I don't know, mortal slash that renders their armor for 3 turns or something.
Yeah.
Something more than I swing heavy weapon.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that too.
Okay, I'll be honest. At first I thought that said Cowmancer.
Maybe they are a cowmancer.
Welcome to Cowmancer.
Dragons are just really big cows, right?
Don't worry, I know cattlemancy.
Oh, wait, no. He would be this.
Influential Surge.
Just a dude with a lasso. And a brand.
A lasso on his offhand, a brand in his main hand, does an extra D6 fire damage.
It's either this or... Yeah, actually, no, this would be actually better. For this.
The commander's pretty OP. I'm kind of down for that.
It's either commander or battle master for the gold tier.
I just feel like the commander could use a higher to hit.
100%. Like, there's going to be a higher to hit for on the commander.
Because it's a gold rank with 15 strength as his primary attack stat. That's going to go up. Nobody said that these were, like, the perfect fit. Yeah. Well, just imagine, you get a character up high enough to, where is it? Level 14. Imagine you get a level 14 character with a 15 being your highest stat.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
We did it.
You're gonna do it?
No, we did do it. Terrific.
The
16 was his highest. 16 was his fucking highest! Fuck you!
Yeah, that's right. You never did ability score improvement for Dex because you're putting everything into cooking.
Not even that! I put my shit into other things so that way I could get, like, just do better in things, like the lucky feat. That's something.
You almost got the unlucky feat.
I know. It was like called Black Cat or something.
Black cats are not unlucky.
Now she has to go hug her little boy because he made him feel bad.
I already did hug my little boy. I went upstairs to use the restroom, and then he was just sitting there, so I was like, oh, hello.
Oh, pets.
And so you got the gold, you got a Gish, and you got the utility caster?
Yeah, utility caster and another marshal.
Okay.
What kind of utility caster?
Arcane.
We're about to find out.
We were
It's arcane.
We're joking about it being a cleric, but now that wouldn't make sense because I think it'd be fucking funny with a death cleric as a utility caster.
I mean, they're pretty utility.
Death
Pretty
clerics.
casty.
Death clerics are very, very good offense. What's that? You're resistant necrotic? No, you're not.
Hey, come here. I'm gonna inflict wounds you.
Yeah, come, give me a hug.
I'm gonna make this necrotic damage do max. Come here.
Just because that's something I can do. God, fucking death clerics are terrifying.
It's pretty great.
Channel Divinity.
That-
Dose of death. When a cleric hits a creature with a melee attack, the cleric can use Channel Divinity to deal extra necrotic damage. It's 5 plus twice the cleric level.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's a thing too.
Fucking hey, because I want to. Here's 45 fucking damage. Oh, and by the way, apparently they have the Reaper ability where Death Clerics automatically get extra attack, but they can do it with cantrips, as long as it's a Necromancy cantrip. So 2 cure wound, so 2 chill touches. Boom.
It's lovely.
Do is Toll the Dead a cantrip?
Is what?
Is Toll the Dead a cantrip? I can't remember.
It is, but I...
You do 2 Toll the Deads.
Yeah. It says here that they can cast it a second time on another target that was within 5 feet of the first target. So yeah,
Fuck
you can
that.
you can toll the dead 2 people at the same time.
2 bells.
Let's see. The cleric's ability to channel negative energy becomes more potent. Necrotic damage dealt by the character's cleric spells and channel divinity option. They ignore resistance to necrotic. Asmar killer. Divine Strike. Whenever they hit you, just deal an additional D8 necrotic damage, because why not? Oh, if a fucking level 17 Death Cleric casts a Necromancer spell that targets 1 target, he can instead choose for it to do 2 targets with that same spell slot.
As he should.
So you know Blight, that really horrifying spell with a finger of death? Yeah, 2 targets. Because why not? You know, just why not? Yeah, Death Clerics, terrifying offensively.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Also, Force Clerics, terrifying offensively.
Force
Sorry.
Clerics are terrifying defensively.
Mm-hmm.
Which also makes it terrifying offensively because they just like, what is that, buff up your AC at a max, activate Spirit Guardians, and dodge in the middle of an entire fucking battlefield.
Oh yeah.
It's like, that is cheap.
You're not going to come to me, I'll come to you.
Yeah.
I'll come into you, whether you like it or not.
I mean, it's a viable strategy, in my opinion, boring as fuck, but hey, you're guaranteed to win.
Hey, I'll take a W any day.
What are you doing, Lycan? What's going on?
So that's your other Gish. I mean, your other melee.
Durgar Stoneguard. Okay.
The Stone Guard.
So that's how you spell Durgar.
There's a couple of U's in there.
Yeah, there's more. It has 3 different vowels, but none of them are the same. And what about the Arcane Caster?
I'm getting it. I'm looking that one up.
It could just be an Abjurer Mage.
Abjurer Mage, and they can take Eldritch Adept. Get Mage Armor.
Abjurer is a CR9.
Oh well.
I like the new
Talk about
art.
a tank wizard.
I mean, yeah, the Arcane Ward is so good.
Yeah, and you can take Eldritch Adept. It's basically just spam cast.
Yeah, it's, Eldritch Adept, you need some sort of abjuration spell to get the ward, so probably be endless armor agathis.
It's mage armor.
I think you do that too.
Yeah, the mage armor is the one that they offer.
Okay, I got it.
All right, what is it?
It's a law mage.
A law mage.
We got a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What the fuck are we supposed to do with a lawyer?
He's gonna mark down everything that you do.
Jesus Christ.
He'd be like, that was unlawful of you. Time for an audit.
I'm gonna kill him.
What race?
Dwarf.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of dwarves here.
Yeah,
Well-
it's like you went to a dwarvish Durgar place.
Problem is that they're all gonna be slow as fuck.
Well, we'll match Francis.
Not the law mage. He's 30 feet.
Not if he's a dwarf.
You don't know what he is.
If he's a dwarf, his movement speed is 25, unless he has.
He's a
something that-
speedy man.
It's an 8th level caster, though.
Yeah, but he's utility.
Yes, stone
Kind of
skin?
utilities.
What a waste.
Leave him alone.
So yeah, that's your team. The 4 of them.
Yep, but like
Oh, boy.
I'm expecting hand-drawn tokens next week for each and every one of these guys.
You could suck my ass.
No, probably just... You're probably just gonna be like, alright, auto token, you.
Yep.
They're all gonna look the exact same, just a different shade of color.
No, except one's gonna have a mustache and the other one's gonna have glasses.
And the other one's gonna have a big nose.
Yeah. I mean,
They,
they're dwarves.
they only had the one. They only had this one comic, comedic glasses, so they had to take it apart.
And then the last guy doesn't get anything. He's bald.
And the last guy has like super big eyebrows.
Mutton chops. He has mutton chops. No beard, no mustache, just chops.
Mm-hmm.
Are we done researching at the library?
Yes.
All right.
I didn't realize how much research and dedication you guys are doing.
Well, we have talked to 2 different demigods and read a bunch of books.
I just wanted to get as much information about this weird little dragon thing as possible to
Galen,
prevent death.
Galen, you need to talk to your god now, so we talked to 3 gods.
I'm not talking to my god, so
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same shit. You have enough information. That's all you're getting.
Hey, I can
Yeah.
talk to her god.
well, not.
Not today.
Not
today,
ever.
But tomorrow I can talk to her god and be like, hey, what do you know about dragons of this type? And she's like,
I will tell her to lose that number faster.
Hey, she already said don't dissuade me from contacting her. She's just cautious.
I'm actively preventing it.
She gave me open invitation to contact her whenever.
Don't dissuade is not open invitation.
It's being used sparsely.
They're like, hey, it's been about a month since I contacted you last, so how about a monthly conversation between you and I, huh? We'll be like pen pals.
It sounds more like a month wasn't enough time.
Well, listen, your girl is too proud to talk to you about this. We need help.
If I thought she could help me, I would talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what she knows? I don't.
She deals with fae and nature things mostly.
So she
I
knows
don't
about
really
goblins.
I don't. So
Not that type of goblin.
All goblins are
This-
fey now.
what?
Yeah, fuck the law. I don't care.
All goblins are fey now.
Yeah, fuck the law. I don't care.
Oh no, she asked what, so I'm thinking she's out of the loop. Yeah.
Oh.
I did not know. I didn't know it.
Yeah, no, with the new Mordekainen book, they updated a lot of character races, and all goblins. Bugbears, hobgoblins, regular goblins, they're all fey now.
That's dumb.
They all have Fey ancestry, and they all have connection to the Feywild.
That's dumb. I don't like that.
That's what I thought, but then they made a really good point. They're just unseelie type of whatever.
Like
I guess.
gremlins.
But like,
That's why
they could just
gremlins
be
and Darrow
goblins.
as things.
They could just be goblins. Their own goblin people. They don't have to be tied to the Fae.
Well, that was my thought, but hey, it's canon now. Nothing we can do about it. Except for,
There's so much we can do about it.
Actually, there's a lot you can do about it.
You literally could just throw it out and be like, fuck you, and you're canon.
Yeah, but there's nothing I'm going to do about it.
Is almost always.
I really like bugbears being a fake creature, though. And also, I love their fucking squeeze ability. It's so fucking
They fucking come from Sasquatch. I don't give a shit.
Oh no, I just love the bugbear's ability now to just squeeze into anything. So that means you could just be chilling in your house and a bugbear will crawl out of your vent because he gets fit in that now.
Fucking bugbears are cats.
All I'm picturing right now is like a hyper like flexible. What was it? Huggy Wuggy from.
I fucking terrifying.
Well, mechanically, bugbears can now squeeze through tiny holes.
So all you hear is a collection of just dislocating joints that they just pop right back into place.
Yep, and a fucking massive arm just crawls out of the fucking like light socket.
Like that.
Don't like that.
I don't think that's a real rule either. I'm gonna X that as well.
Yep.
So they're like mice. If they can fit their head in, their entire body follows.
Yeah, and their skull is surprisingly narrow. But why don't you like that? It's a really cool idea for like a horror thing. Hey, bugbears have always been the tales that parents tell their children: behave, or the bugbear will crawl through your window and get you.
I just don't really like that.
I have better horror monsters.
But now
I also just don't like horror.
And also now a bugbear can literally just crawl out of your toilet.
No.
And we're going past this.
Hey, Galen, how do you feel about that?
I'm gonna kill bugbears.
There's worse things that can crawl out of your toilet.
I've already unleashed one
toilet massacre monster.
I'm not gonna converse about another.
What could be worse crawling in a toilet than a giant furry monster?
What I did.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, but,
I think that's quite worse.
Yeah, but you run into bugbears every day. You can just meet a bugbear. It's like, ooh, I like you, and it just hides out in your toilet every day.
Still not gonna be worse.
Nope.
You're like, hey, Jim, I haven't seen
you. Literally ate and killed.
Hey, Joe, I haven't seen you all weekend. Where have you been? In your walls.
I'd rather be able to talk to my thing than be surprised. Yeah, I don't think this man's gonna eat me. I just think he's being a creep.
He might eat. Who knows why he's following you?
I mean, there's a reason that there's a difference between a peeping Tom and a literal abusive man. Like,
hey, can my next character be a bugbear rogue that crawls through people's toilets?
No.
Yeah, no. I don't want to. Nobody. No.
Hey, guess what?
Nobody gets to play a. Don't play a peeping Tom, bugbear.
No.
Don't do that.
No, a little thief. Guess what? You locked your door, but you left your keyhole open. Squeeze through the keyhole.
Gonna give you a little surprise. No.
Where did his bones go?
It turns out they're just all fur. All of it is fur. The only bone they actually have is their skull. Everything else is fur.
But that's not reasonable.
It's high fantasy. Your character literally lives for 1,000 years. That's also not reasonable.
Yeah, but that's more
even more reasonable than having no bones.
Blue doesn't have
How
any
do they
bones.
Yeah,
stand?
bone, it just dislocates when needed.
Yeah, but blue is a puddle of acid.
And that a sentient puddle of acid makes more sense to you than a guy being able to crawl through
Yeah, it makes more sense for him
I-
to go through little small places than a man with bones.
I actually I don't see squeeze on the sheet on a bugbear sheet.
It's underneath sneaky. You're proficient in the stealth skill. In addition, without squeezing, you can move through. You can move through and stop in a space large enough for a small creature.
No, well that's not being able to fucking squeeze through a tiny space.
No, you can squeeze. Well, it means that they can squeeze, or that they can go through one size smaller without squeezing, which means they can go a size smaller while squeezing.
I feel like I said we were done with this forever ago.
Not until that law mage becomes a bugbear.
Do not make him a bugbear.
Oh, I think bugbears are cool though. Anyway, we meet up with Francis at the hotel or at the tavern. Okay. Francis, it turns out it's pointless trying to find out anything about this dragon because it doesn't exist in any known record to those of equal or greater power.
How long have you known that?
About 2 hours.
So you've just been sitting there for 2 hours trying to prove the different entities you asked wrong.
I'd point to Holson.
I wasn't the only one looking, though. I just wanted to see if maybe, I started looking up these things first, and then we asked the questions.
Did you ask the questions because you weren't finding anything?
I asked the questions because they weren't finding anything.
How long were you intending to look?
I read a book. I only read one book. So...
Doesn't really constitute an in-depth research.
I got bored. And I'm running out of spell slots to help someone with the research.
Yeah, well, either way, I got such and such, such and such, such and such, and such and such. So we have a total of 10 prepared. Okay. They have tomorrow to prepare their themselves for any food or any kind of light preparations they have. So we'll be leaving in the day after.
Okay.
She has them all gathered here, so Galen can take a look at them. See what he thinks about the monster hunting abilities.
Well,
just looking at him isn't gonna.
No, but you can watch them train. They can do a spar for you.
Well, it's either look a gift horse in the mouth and wait, or wait another week to get the people we need for the particular job, or if you're in a rush, this is the 4 that are available right now.
Do you know what happens to those who don't look the gift horse in the mouth? Turns out the horse is full of tiny soldiers that take down your city.
That was just in the story. That's never happened.
The story is... behind every story is a modicum of truth.
A modicum of truth, yes, but often very much exploited. Tell me I'm wrong, Akir.
I don't know what you just said.
Or I meant... I said exploited because I'm stupid and tired. What I meant is when you stretch the truth. I forget what the word is.
Exaggerated.
Exaggerated, thank you.
Some things can be exaggerated, yes. But I believe is that city truly did fall because they weren't cautious enough. I mean, why accept a giant statue from your enemies big enough to carry an army?
I mean...
That's just... The fact that the possibility of that existing confounds me, and I believe it only to be in the realm of fiction.
How is this like that again?
Who would call their city Troy?
I know, right? And I actually met someone who tried to call themselves Troy once. What a silly name.
I'm so sorry.
Trojans coming after you.
The condoms? No, I don't want none of that.
You're now on their radar.
That is a cackle and a half.
I'm sorry. It was a good one.
But,
So I guess tomorrow we'll evaluate the men, or not even evaluate, just meet them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Like I
probably
said,
going to
they're
talk
gonna-
with the spellcasters and figure out what spells they have, so that I know what to prepare. If I need to like get any ingredients or anything.
Alright, well, all their the spellcasters sheets are now on Discord for you.
Okay, I'll look them up.
So the one of them has like Featherfall, Protection from Good and Evil, Shield, Thunderwave, Gust of Wind, Misty Step, and that's the Gish. The
Yeah,
Law Mage.
I have all those spells.
The Law Mage, on the other hand, has 4th level spells. Let me just get this for you.
Okay.
Here are the spells that the Law Mage has.
So, yeah, those are the spells. So, you meet up with them. They're all you're gonna get. So,
We're all gonna
yeah.
just gotta. If we're gonna fight together, gotta know exactly what they're all capable of and who they are and stuff like that. So.
yeah, so you'll do that meeting thing. Their sheets are right there. If you want them or not, tell me now.
We'll take
Oh,
them.
I want them.
We have no choice. We take them.
Okay.
Although I'll be honest, this Law Mage has a very bad selection of spells for what we're doing.
Yeah, he
Alarm.
fucking does. What the shit?
Alarm, Arcane Lock, Detects Thoughts, Hold Person.
I did tell you,
Fuck are you coming?
utility mage.
Clairvoyance.
Hey, maybe he could be able to tell the future.
I mean, Hold Person is the only one that might be remotely useful against a single goblin.
No, so what I'm seeing is Dispel Magic, the Stone Skin, the Expeditious Retreat, the Shield.
The Slow is really good.
Expeditious Retreat is a self spell. Dispel Magic, unless it's a spellcaster, not gonna matter.
True.
Hey guys, like, while we're traveling, that alarm spell might be useful.
Alarm!
We have my literal dome, which nothing can get in.
That's true, but what we can do if we start ending up going into the cave, set an alarm line so that way if goblins start showing up behind us, we'll know.
Hmm?
Doesn't Holson know alarm?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, you do?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
are
I
you going
do.
to use the spell slot to use it?
Yeah, you can't ritual cast it.
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
Look
So-
at Creature would be a
I
good
vote-
one because it might help us find the lair easier.
Yeah. No,
We also
I'm
can
to be
find-
honest, as
I've got
long
limited spell slots. This guy's got up to 4th level, so I'm gonna make him use his spells.
What we can do is kidnap a goblin, interrogate it, have the guy get real familiar with it, and then release the goblin, and then he can locate Creature on the goblin when it returns to the lair, so we know where the lair is.
also detect thoughts, the goblin.
Yeah.
I can encode those thoughts.
Unfortunately, detect thoughts. The only thing that go into Goblin's mind is peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where are you? Just that.
Look, if we detect thoughts and we get a visual on what this thing looks like before we face it, we can put a lot of details together.
That would be helpful. So one of the first things we're going to do is try to capture a goblin alive.
But that being said, there's so yeah, he's utility with no healing. I was hoping for at least healing magic, but the dispel, the slow, and the locate creature
These still
are
don't really
valuable.
do healing.
What?
I'm the only healer we got. You gotta learn to.
Yeah. Wizards really don't do healing, so they can, I guess, but it's not.
Well,
No, they
don't-
can't.
well, it's an arcane utility. The only way it would be healing if it was a bard, and there's only room in this party for one bard.
Because bards are
Few and far between.
full of themselves.
I mean,
That's what I was
yes,
gonna
You
say.
can't,
But
you can't have to be full of yourself because confidence is what makes the spells work. Don't run into a timid bard. He's not going to do well.
But yeah, no. I have this book that allows me to cast one level 1 cleric spell if I want, so I can take the cure wounds or something.
Okay. I've been marking down the days we traveled. By the time we leave tomorrow, we would have 10 days worth of training. If any of you guys have training to do after the end of the session.
Oh wait.
But yeah, that being said, the law mage ain't the best, but as long as he can firebolt on any one of his actions, if he has nothing else to do, then that's damage.
And he's not the best in combat, but he's gonna be real good for helping us get there.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 2 utility mages. We have 2 or 3.
We don't say this in front of him. We don't be like, God damn, this guy's gonna be useless in battle.
No. This is an after dinner conversation in our room.
Seeing what he can do and hearing, he's just like, oh yeah, okay. He comes back to you guys. It's fucked.
Yeah, the fucking guy's just listening to us all like talk shit on his abilities. He's like a tear going down. I trained for so long. I should have.
But yeah, we have 2 utility mages. We have 3 Gish, 3 or 4 Gish.
Hey, liking you there?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you weren't responding to anything, so it's like,
The fighter's gonna be good.
Yeah, no, both of the 2 fighters are gonna be great. The Stone Guard especially.
My only question with the fighter is if the thing starts flying.
Well, the Stone Guard has javelins.
Okay.
The commander has crossbows.
Okay, as long as they have some sort of range, they'll be fine.
Yeah, they have some options. It's not their best, obviously, but they can handle a flying target.
Okay.
Yeah, but like the dragon can't rely on hit and run tactics all that much neither. It has to decide to stay in the air or on the ground.
Especially if we go in his lair, it won't have the option to fly away.
If it
Depends on how high the ceilings of the lair are. If it can fly.
But listen, I can make Gallon fly. Gallon fly.
okay,
Get him, boy.
I'll do it. I could actually catch it.
Enlarged, reduced, and flying?
I would be fucking terrifying.
Oh,
okay.
I can make like Holson if you want to fly. Blah, blah,
I do that.
Oh.
I have range. I'm perfectly fine on the ground.
I like it when my feet planted on the soil, thank you.
But okay. I guess those are some good people. And we're leaving after a day.
Yeah, we're
gonna give them a day to prepare for so they can prepare for travel and settle their affairs, because I didn't sugarcoat the job.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be deadly. This is dangerous.
Dwarves have living wills. It's fine.
Yeah, and also we do the meet and greet so we can see what they are. You guys can coordinate your spell books as you would.
Oh, I would like to state, to bring something to plug your ears with. I don't know.
Well, just one of the things that we as a group are going to keep tabs on is whenever you start hearing voices, call it out.
And let me know so I can start playing Counter Charm, just in case.
Either bring something to plug your ears, or...
Yeah, if you hear something, tell us. You will die.
Like, if you're not a wise character, probably plug your ears.
And no one goes by themselves anywhere. Buddy systems.
Gold Ring Dwarf, I very much appreciate you letting us take the lead on this, despite the fact you outrank us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Salute him and go back to business. But just to say, because you have more experience than us, apparently, from being higher rank, what is your sauce on our plan so far? Capture Goblin, have him interrogate, release it, find it, and all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh, is this his voice?
not bad, but here's the thing. Nothing is left behind. So, finding it is the hard part.
Yeah.
Finding it before we get found, hard part.
Well, we're kind of counting on being ambushed by goblins so we can capture one and interrogate it. Because we don't exactly have a rogue in our party. We can't just sneak up in the woods and try to find them.
Mm-hmm. And if they find us,
Good.
doesn't that mean...
If they find us, we have a very, very nice looking, quote unquote, high valuable cart that they seem to focus on.
Yes, we made that card over there look important, so we can sacrifice it and leave. While they're busy trying to loot it.
Right. But my deal is, if they find us, doesn't that mean the dragon also finds us?
Yeah, I was actually just about to say, if I don't the goblins and the dragon actually, together.
Francis will point out. Francis will point out, depending on what exactly is responsible for the whispers, we may have already been seen by the dragon.
And if we find the dragon and manage to escape while it hauls off its hoard, its prize, we have our law mage here who can now locate creature it.
Also, I can locate any objects that were taken via the cart, which will
Within
might make
1,000 feet.
Yep.
Which means
But,
which means we can cast a spell and we can see what direction they're going.
Mm-hmm. Compass.
Triangulate the position like that.
No, it also means for the locate creature, it's also 1,000 feet.
Yes. Again, triangulate the position.
Yep.
So we have our tricks, we have our things, but the one thing we have to worry about is surviving the initial encounter.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably the thing that's most important and will dictate the success of this entire thing, is whether or not we're able to survive the first encounter, which entirely is, the entire bit of it is to try and trick it.
Okay. So...
Trick it, you win.
So I already got tokens and stuff for these guys.
Hey.
And names.
You ain't got tokens, or...?
I already have tokens. I mean, we can go ahead and, begin your trek.
We'll start next session with us getting ready to leave.
Yeah, we'll start next session with us actually leaving the city on the main road and preparing for that.
Yeah. If you guys, I already have the maps set up for the main road if you want to go ahead and have your positions and everything on that.
Sure.
And where they want.
Let's do that. So we got a marching order, so to speak.
I'll be in. Yeah, I'd like to be at the back of the cart if we're in a cart.
Quill, don't forget Long Strider scroll for Gallon.
Okay.
Yep. So the dwarves are welcome to utilize and make space inside the second wagon.
The problem with that, the second wagon is the one that will be attacked, or going to be left behind.
Yeah, but
they can utilize space on the main wagon because there's room in here for 4 more. I'll just sit up front with you.
Okay. It'll be a little cramped, but
yeah, Gallon and Gallon won't be here. Gallon will be on the second cart.
We'll have Gallon and one of the dwarves be on the second cart.
I could be. I mean, if we want, I can ride along the side on my horse.
Well, the reason we want you on the cart is so you can activate the release hatch to release the giant cow thing. So it doesn't die.
Great.
So you can help it escape and ride it to safety.
Okay.
Okay.
Because that's a beautiful, majestic beast, and I would like to keep it as long as possible.
His name's Barney.
It's Barney. Barney's.
I have not gone and been invasive and checked if it was a boy or girl unless I was told to me. But I'm calling it Barney.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's Barney.
So this is the map.
Okay. All right. So can you mark the tokens so you know which dwarf is which? Like mark swords for the marshal, or yellow sword from marshal, so we know it's gold rank, and stuff like that.
TK.
Yeah,
TK Baja.
Thunder Knight.
TK.
No, his
Baja.
name's just TK.
Yeah.
So I'll put a
Benevento Wraithmaster.
Alright, so for
Please don't tell me Benevento is the law mage, because with a name like Wraithmaster, she went the wrong career path.
maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna put a thing for this guy for the commander. Law mage. I'll put. Oh, wrong thing. This thing.
Okay.
Thunder Knight. It's going to have.
So, Francis, you might want to move yourself to the driver's seat just so we know.
there's just a lot going on right now, so
Yeah. And Gallon, you need to get in that cart down there. And you're driving for the Arlac. Butch, he's doing whatever Butch does. He's immortal at this point.
Butch knows where to go.
Yeah, Butch knows to leave when something happens.
Law mage.
It
Thunder
hasn't
Knight,
failed him yet.
Commander, and
Oh god, Gallon's underneath the cart again.
under the card again. Stone Guard.
So how attached are we to these yaks?
Not very.
they've been with us for a long while. So Francis kind of cares, but if they die, they die.
Okay, because that's a very real possibility.
Like we've had these yaks since we left Newland Bay.
Okay, so we'll want the mage to be in the middle because it's a mage. Commander up front. Commander up front with the.
That's another reason, because every single time I try and get my token, I take the wagon instead.
Is it because are you like under it? No, I can move you. I can't move your turret, but I can move you.
Well, so we're setting up for next session, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and head out because I need to use the restroom.
All right,
Yeah, you do that.
We'll see you tomorrow for some Easter Rhine.
I'll be there. Gonna have some interesting stuff happen with Elias, I'm sure. Oh, what time are we wanting to start tomorrow?
You wanted to start
I'm on
earlier?
vacation.
Yeah, you wanted to
Was
start
that-
earlier. I'm okay with starting around an hour earlier.
Yep. And I'm on vacation, so I don't give a
Okay.
fuck.
All
Oh,
right then.
my
Yeah,
last-
see you
I'm
tomorrow.
on vacation, so I'm going to sleep.
Yep.
My last session on vacation.
Good night.
Good night.
So, you guys got a lot of information. You're just not gonna get everything.
Yeah.
I'm heading out. See you guys.
What? Bye.
I'm fucking tired
Yeah. Okay.
and hungry.
You get food, man.
Hungry.
Hungry.